Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the NYTEX Sports Center here in North Richland Hills, Texas. I'm Chet Yoder, and it's time for another exciting edition of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight they will conclude their two-game series against the hated Lone Star Brahmas. The Mudbugs came off 6 of 7 going into last night's game, and then last night really was not just a loss, but a bigger loss as they lost their captain, and they don't know for how long. They lost 2-1 was the final score. The game winner was scored by Brendan Westbrook, who was able to tip home his first of the year from the short side, assisted by Bilkey and Ricard at 18:49 of the second period. That was the game winner. But the bigger loss for the Mudbugs is they lost their captain due to a vicious hit along the far boards by C.J. Walker. And you talked to C.J. Walker, and he really was very apologetic. He knew David Brazil from Michigan. Very apologetic about the hit. Did not mean to do that. Obviously, a dangerous spot that Brazil put himself in, and luckily it does not appear to be serious. We'll get more of a report from Rich Perrant, our Mudbugs associate head coach, in just a little bit. The Mudbugs lost the game 2-1. The only goal for the Mudbugs came from Sam Miller. It was his 6th of the year. A nice rocketing shot from the slot. Jacob Smith and Timofey Koklichev had the assist at 12:25. The Mudbugs put one last push, but they could not get one across to tie it up. Bugs were 0 for 4 on the man advantage. The Brahmas were 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Mudbugs outshot Lone Star 21-14, and they thought they were kind of rolling pretty well. Outshot them in the second 12-5, and they really could not get much going. And you really got to give a lot of credit to Ludwig Persson. He was great in net, and he will get the start once again tonight for the Brahmas. And we will get more from Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. It's the Bugs and the Brahmas from the NYTEX Sports Center. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Brahmas. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrant. Last night, obviously a tough loss, but even a tougher loss, losing the captain, David Brazil. It looked gruesome. Can you give us any kind of update as of today?
Well, Dave is headed back to Shreveport today. Going to get evaluated on Monday. Little sore this morning. Again, we'll evaluate with the doctors on Mondays and should have a report. I mean, we're in a good situation where we don't have we have a couple weeks off. So if there was any time, this is probably a good one.
The toughest thing was you guys had a 5-minute major, and obviously because of that hit, and you were unable to take advantage, they're down by 2, so kind of a double whammy and a squandered opportunity.
Yeah, told the guys yesterday after the game, Lone Star is a good team, and I found that their PK outworked our power play, and that's unexcusable, and hopefully we bring it tonight, and we work for 60 minutes, and we work even harder when we get the chance in a power play.
Talk about the first goal given up, scored by Joey Bias in front. Seemed like a misplay back in your own end, and I'm sure you weren't happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Lone Star's a good team. They're pretty relentless. We tried to tell our guys to move the puck quickly, and our guy got his pocket picked from behind, and And Lone Star's good. They'll take advantage of those opportunities. They kind of sit back and wait, and if you give them an opportunity, they usually bury them.
Obviously, later in that third period, Sam Miller scores. You guys get on the board. Obviously, you're feeling some momentum. You guys did put a good push at the end, just unable to come across with the tie.
Yeah, and it's happened to us before in this early season, and we need to bring it for 60, and we did give a good push. We're just kind of like, just missing that little extra oomph to bring it home. But
was there any effect with coming off the bus that morning? Did you feel that at all playing a factor? I don't want to make excuses, but did you feel that at all?
I mean, we do it. They do it when they come see us. We do it when they come see us. We leave day of a game. We got in early. We got to the hotel. The guy slept. I don't like to make excuses, so I'm not going to. I think we just have to be ready. This is what it is to play junior hockey. I mean, I've lived some crazy stories and just have to get off the bus and play. So I'm not a guy of excuses. We just have to come out hard tonight.
Richie Perron, obviously in net. He's been hot. He's won his last 5 straight starts, and this is his first start at the NYTEX Sports Center. I'm sure he's excited about it.
Yes, it's obviously he's been on his radar, and I'm really glad he's going to get the start tonight, and he's been playing extremely well for us. I mean, our goaltending in general has been really great for us all year, and he's put up a little string here together, and hopefully he can continue it into tonight. He's going to have a tough challenge with Lone Star. Like I said, they're relentless. They buzz around the net. They're opportunistic, and so he's going to have a challenge in front of him tonight in a smaller rink, road adversity. So I hope he's up for the challenge.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chatley.
We'll have more after these messages on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada & Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the NYTEX Sports Center here in North Richland Hills, Texas. Now time for the Scuba Venture starting lineups. First for Dan Wildfong's Lone Star Brahmas. At left wing will be number 18, Will Stromp. At center will be number 23, Andrew DiCarlo. And on the right wing will be number 71, Evan Guggens. On defense will be number 5, Sam Brennan. And number 45, Josh Martin. Getting the start in nets, he got the win last night in nets, will be Ludwig Persson. And for Persson, very impressed with what we saw last night. He's now 9-1 with a 1.45 goals against and a .934 save percentage. Brahmas once again head coached by Dan Wildfong, associate head coach Ryan Therios. For the Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell. The Shreveport Mudbugs, top forwards, at least starting tonight, will be number 23, Giannis Vizbelis. At center will be number 3, Matt Weber. And on the right wing will be number 20, Jack Smiley. Coach Soupy shuffling up a little bit here with his lines tonight. We'll see how it all pans out. Off the blue line will be number 5, Aiden Metcalf getting the start, along with number 25, Ryan Dickinson. Of course, Dickinson regularly plays with Brazil. Brazil obviously out with the injury. And making his start, his 10th for the Mudbugs, it's been a Friday-Saturday dealio. He's been the Saturday starter, is Richie Perrant from Gulf Breeze, Florida. Comes in 6 feet, 172 pounds, 6-3, 5 straight wins for Richie with a 1.44 goals against and a 948 save percentage. It's been very impressive for that young man. Those are your Scuba Venture starting lineups. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613. Mudbugs now making their way out onto the ice. The Mudbugs will skate from left to right in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs felt like they had some good moments last night. Of course, with the Brazil injury, the goal that was disallowed, that is also one that the Mudbugs did not forget. And, of course, the 5-minute major penalty that was squandered from the Bugs. Really the three lowlights, you can say, of this Bugs of last night's game. And that was kind of a tough break for the Mudbugs as they dropped the opener in this 2-game series. And now the Brahmas come out onto the ice with their military appreciation jerseys. They'll be skating from right to left in these light, kind of purplish, I guess you could say LSU-ish type of purple on. Of course, LSU very happy right now as they knocked off Alabama for the first time in 9 tries. They stopped an 8-game losing streak. Mudbugs will have next weekend off, and then the 22nd, 23rd, they'll be in Corpus Christi to take on the Ice Rays at the American Bank Center. That'll be the Mudbugs' first trip to the American Bank Center this season. Now we ask that you please rise for tonight's national anthem. Nice, brilliant rendition of tonight's national anthem. As we're ready to go here for the Landers Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram opening puck drop. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Of course, without David Brazil, it'll be Matt Weber to take care of the ceremonial puck drops. Nice honor for the third-year Mudbug to be leading that charge. Big shout out to the Webbers, tuned in tonight from Pittsburgh. Glad to have Miss Debbie and Mr. Ken. We learned that only Mr. Ken in that family says yins. I guess that's the Pittsburgh version of the Southern y'alls. Not sure how it rings, but Mr. Ken somehow finds a way to make that happen. Mudbugs will skate from left to right to get this baby started. Another contest between two teams that have had lots of bad blood, and I'm sure some blood might be spilling out tonight at some point if there are any kind of repercussions from last night's contest. It'll be DeCarlo and Weber to get this baby started. And Weber able to win the faceoff. Back to Dickinson, and we're underway. Metcalf back to Dickinson along the near side. He'll shove it over to Metcalf now through the neutral zone. Off the stick of Koklachev, and no, rather Vizbelis. Now through the neutral zone. Lone Star has it along the near side. Brennan just softly lofted it up into the air into the Mudbug zone along the near corner. Perrant looking over to his right. Now along the end boards. DeCarlo has it from the far circle. Quick shot blocked in front. Puck does not escape the zone. Kept in there. And getting hit hard there was, I believe, Dickinson. Now played to the point. Quick wrister there through traffic. Save made there by Perrant. And he had trouble seeing it as Strom threw it toward the net. Now to the near side there. Weber will just whack it in. Now along to that far corner. Oh, you're taking that. Now from the far circle. Quick shot there gets blocked by Gerard. Gerard's got it. Gerard now in front. Weber Smith is there. Trying to get the puck on net. It got blocked. Now off the far side boards. Puck now just dumped into the Lone Star zone. Slowed down there by Person. Person on back-to-back nights. To the far corner. Now played off the far side boards. Takes a fortuitous bounce through the shot. Through the slot. Quick shot gets missed wide. Baez another shot. Hit the post with the shot. That was Baez with a banger. And now Kiefer fans on the clearing attempt. Now to the near side. Some hacking going on along that near corner. Thrown to the middle. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out. They will. Fast start here for Lone Stars. Ozels now blows a tire as he enters the puck into the zone. Gockler whips it around the far side. Procopio will pelt it out. A nice soft clear for him. Icing waved off. 2 minutes gone by here in the first. Now to the far corner it goes. That's Ozels. He'll try to get up forward there to Roof. He'll let it go through the neutral zone. Picked up there now by Miklakos. Stefan Miklakos lined up with Roof and Gutierrez. Along to the near corner. Good attack here for Roof. Tries to throw it in front. Now to the far corner. Lone Star holds the zone. Played back to the point there to Digby. And we got a whistle. And we got a penalty coming up. Looks like a cross-checking call. And it's going against Lone Star because the Lone Star box is opening up. And Miklakos has got some lip service. Brendan Ass not in the mood for lip service tonight. And the Mudbugs will go on the Swepco power play for the first time this evening. For Shreveport, their power play 0 for 4 last night. They're 15th in the league, converting just over 15%. Lone Star's penalty kill, very good. They're second in the league. They've killed off over 93% of their penalties. It's all brought to you by AEP Swepco. Miklakos in the box. Now along the near corner. Mudbugs try to get this power play going. Gockler now to the far side to Gerard. Gerard back to Gockler. Gockler now to the near circle. Dells back up top. Gockler waits. Gockler now, trouble handling, and he lost it. Right through the neutral zone now. Poked out there by Huss, and Huss does good work along that near half wall, and he'll just shove it in behind the cage of Perrant. Gockler has had a tough series so far here in Lone Star. Gerard off the far side boards. He'll shove it in now behind the cage of Person. Taken away there by Roof, and Roof will sky it out of the zone. As we are 40 seconds in to the SWEPCO man advantage. Off the far side boards, up ahead there to Miller. Miller will whack it off the near side boards, and Witherspoon wants to take a U-turn back and reset things, and I don't blame him. Now to the far side. Coming up the ice there, Miller on over to Witherspoon. Just missed Smiley's stick. That was a bad pass. Now from the near circle, that's Sherino. Sherino threw it back up top now to Miller. Miller now has it. Miller now to the far corner, thrown in front, but not enough Mudbugs were there, and the puck is laced down the length of the ice. Miller's got to go grab it down. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Down to 38 seconds left on this SWEPCO power play. To the far side there to Dickinson. He'll muscle it in to the Brahmas zone. To the near corner it goes. Witherspoon will let it go there for Miller. Miller's got it. Miller now to the near side. Back to Miller. Miller throws it in front. It hit off a couple of bodies in front. Smiley was there. It tipped on just wide. Back up top now. Dickinson can't hold the zone. He's going to come right back in and reset this baby. Miller will just whack it in to the Brahmas zone, and they'll reset things down to 10 seconds left on this man advantage, and the Brahmas will be able to punch it out of the zone. Good job there by Ricard. And that'll do it for the opening power play. Mudbugs 0 for 1 as Miklakos is out of the box. Sent forward there by Metcalf. This should be icing. No, it hit off a body in front rather. Brennan now has it along the near corner. Mudbugs trying to steal it along that near corner. Good job there by Steele. Chisels it in there for Smith. Lined up with Fetchko tonight. A little bit of a shift up here in the lineup. Now thrown up ahead. Here's Daskus with space, but he comes in offside. And we are 5:03 into the first period. Shots tied 1 apiece in this scoreless affair in the early goings at the NYTEX Sports Center. Mudbugs looking for their 7th win in their past 9. They can do that with a win tonight and then enjoy a couple of weeks of, well, no game action, but they'll have a lot of practice, I bet. Stick tied up there by Smiley. Mudbugs won that faceoff, and now the puck is just lobbed in there by Strump. To the near corner it goes. Puck now pelted way up into the air off the far side boards in front of the Lone Star bench. It's taken back now to Martin. Martin has it. Martin now played up forward there to Strump through the half boards. Peters has it. He'll power it into the Lone Star zone. Off the far side board, taken there by Guggens. He'll take a reset, throw it on over to Digby. Digby's got it and he'll love tap it in to the Bumbug zone. Gockler has it. Gockler now plays it around the near side boards, taken there by the Philadelphia native. That's Smiley. Puck gets his pocket picked. Now Digby gives it away. That's Weber. Thrown in front. Good hip check there by Smiley. Smiley has it now behind the cage of Person. Gets hassled with a little bit. Has it along the near corner. Smiley stays with it. He's got some help there. Thrown back up top. Gockler throws it toward the net. It gets blocked there by Roof, and it goes into the near corner. Puck now along the walls. Smiley trying to grab it. Now Roof gets good positioning, and he'll shake off his man. And it looks like Smiley might be favoring something as he goes into the bench. Now along that far corner, into the Mudbug zone. Gockler's got it. Gockler stays with it, cannot clear it. Now he'll softly take it back the other way. And now stolen away. Lone Star, good pressure here as Gerard has it. Kisses it off the near side window, back out to center. And that puck was tipped. So no icing now. Down the length of the ice it goes. Good check there by Koklachev. Mudbugs trying to steal. Can they? Oh, boy, it was going back and forth there. Smith has it. Now back up top to Gerard. Throws it toward the net. Shoved aside there by Person. And the puck ricochets all the way back out to center. Now from the far side, slowed down there by Koklachev. The Brahmas blue line will gain it now as we're 7 minutes in to the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Pass has gone awry. Procopio's got it up ahead there to Kiefer. And Kiefer lost it. Now up ahead there to Huss. Stolen away there by Dickinson. And he's got good pursuit there by Procopio. Drops it off there to Sherino. Sherino throws it in front. It got blocked there by Daskus. Good positioning by him. Huss now to the far corner, and the puck is cleared out of the zone. Miller grabs it back into his own end. Wholesale line change here for Lone Star. Sherino back up top. Held on to a bit there was Witherspoon. And now to the far corner it goes. Simon thrown in front. And nobody was there except purple jersey to the far side with a big burst of speed. Here comes Simon from the far side. Puck now just slithered around in the near corner. Kept in there, though, by Simon. Lone Star now trying to set something up, and now that pass gone awry. Back the other way. Here's a pursuit. Big quick pass there. Fetchko to Sherino. Quick shot save made. That might have hit the back of the far post. That was a good shot there. Now batted up and back into the Brahmas zone it goes. That's Ozels to Digby. Played up ahead. Does Gutierrez. Gutierrez, quick shot. Blocked in front as it goes to the near corner. Westbrook, who has a goal tonight, last night, pursue the puck. Metcalf to the far corner there to Smiley. Now sticks getting tied up along that far corner. Now to the near side there to Peters. To the far side to Metcalf. Metcalf now off the heel of Peters as the puck now is banged in there by Stromp into the Mudbug zone. The Mudbugs got to have a little do-over. Play carefully up ahead there to Smiley. Smiley now outlets it up ahead into the Brahmas zone. Puck now, good hard hit along to the right point. Now back into the half boards. Battle for the puck, and Brennan will skyscrape it on net. Save made there by Perron. He'll let it go. Drop it off there for Metcalf. Played up ahead, trying to find the stick of Kiefer. Kiefer going to try to beat it out. He will, and he'll force Person to cover it up for a face-off. It's a good pursuit there by Kiefer. Good hustle. Shots 3-1 in favor of the Bugs. 10:41 to go here in the first. Still no score. Face off to the left of Perron. One there by the Mudbucks. Kissed off the far side window. And I think that puck came out of play. .10:36 remaining here in the first. Scoreless affair. Face-off battle at one there by the Mudbucks. They have it. That's Metcalf. Leads the charge. 3-on-2. Metcalf. Drop back to Kiefer along that near circle. He has it. Kiefer now resets. He gains possession of the puck. He stays with it along that near corner. Now gets bum rush there by Daskis. And the puck is flipped out of trouble. Now from the far side, Gockler up ahead there to Gerard. Gerard, trouble handling it. He gave it away through the neutral zone. Now he takes it back. Rather, that's Koklachev. The Russian Bear rumbled in and then ran out of steam. And Lone Star's got it. That's Ricard. Thrown to the near side. As the puck now just rammed into the Mudbug zone. Behind the cage now. Good positioning there by Peters. And now Miller has it as he's trying to shake off Miklakos. Behind the cage of Perron. Mudbucks stay with it. Sherino with a bad pass. Quick shot there goes wide. Now to the far corner. Roof. Thrown around to the near side. Some hard hitting going on. Oh, big old takedown now as Miller didn't like that. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of the zone. This is good zone time for Lone Star, but not much to show for. Now Miller back to Peters. Peters up ahead through the neutral zone off the stick of Procopio. Played there by Witherspoon. Witherspoon's got it. Witherspoon trying to throw in front. Held on to. There was Procopio, and they're going to call a penalty. Good hustle there by Gio Procopio to draw the penalty, and the Mudbugs will go right back on the man advantage. It is brought to you by Swepco. And there's some kind of argument going on, and I'd love to be the fly of that conversation. Ozels doesn't want to go in the box, but he's going to have to, and he'll sit for 2. And we got a break in the action. 8:52 to go here in this first period. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back here to the NYTEX Sports Center. Mudbugs back on the man advantage. They're 0 for 1 on the man advantage. There's a holding infraction. Great work there by Procopio. Obviously watching in front of his adoring mom, Miss Lisa Procopio, tuned in from Grosse Pointe. His dad in Clifton watching as well. Glad to have all of them with us. Of course, the brother of Dom Procopio at UMass Lowell right now. Puck is cleared down the length of the ice into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs might have got away with one there. Miller shoved back to Witherspoon. Witherspoon comes into the zone. Witherspoon now spun around there by Smiley. Thrown into the near corner. Smiley trying to get it off the boards. Now Smiley does. Thrown back to Miller. Miller now has it to Sherino. Sherino back to Miller, throws it in front, blocked. And now the Mudbugs have it. Backhander. Save made there by Person. And he will hold on to it. $8:14 remaining here in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Dr. Emile Janou and his wonderful staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face-off now to the right of Person. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Now behind the cage, Brennan tried to bang it out, and we got a whistle, and we got a penalty coming up. And this one's going against Shreveport. Wrong box, buddy. That was Jacob Smith, who pulled an Anton Rupsoff from last year, went in the wrong box momentarily. Remember, Rupsoff did that last year. Rupsoff, who played in Lone Star, used to going in one box, almost went in the the other one. With 8:06 remaining here in the first period. Hooking call on Smith. Played back up top now, right back out to the neutral zone. 4-on-4 hockey for $1.08. And this is some nice open ice here for both teams in a small surface. Oh, hard check along the far boards. Now along to the near corner. Metcalf getting held on to. Gets it up ahead there to Nichols. Nichols gets his pocket picked there by Daskis. Punched away there by Waltman. And now the puck going back and forth. Good steal there by Nichols, but taken away there by Brennan. To the far corner it goes. That's Ricard off the stick of Baez, and Perrant wants to cover it up. And now Metcalf starting to show a little fire in him. But you talk to Metcalf, he's one of the most laid-back guys you'll ever come across. Very California-like with the long hair and California vibes. I know about those. That's where I'm from as well. 7:24 remaining in this Generational Financial Advisors first period. No score shots, 4-2 in favor of the Bugs. And now the puck is punched away. Shreveport going after it. Perron to the far side. Played up ahead. Played now, drop back pass to Carlo, throws it toward the net. Nice block in front. Now to the near corner. Shreveport has it, thrown in front. And Mudbugs trying to grab it, and they just can't get much set up now. Knifed at there by Shreveport, gets blocked, and it's taken there by Guggens. And now a 40-second power play for Lone Star. Little space here for Baez. Baez comes around, and the puck is punched out of the zone. Good job there by Weber. Lone Star power play struggled last night. They are overall third in the league, converting just over 29%. Shreveport's penalty kill 8th in the league. They have killed off over 89%. Brennan has it now at the left point. Played back up top now to Ricard. He'll send it in there to Baez. The dangerous Joey Baez. To the near corner it goes. Thrown in front. Tipped on net. It just missed as it went to the far corner. And that'll do it for this power play. Smith out of the box, and the Mudbugs kill off their first abbreviated penalty kill. 6 minutes left to go here in the opening frame. Off the near side, boards played up ahead. Should be icing, and it will be, as Gerard just beat it out. Lone Star did not think so. $5:53 now remaining in this opening period. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll get plenty of words from our corporate partners. Face off one there by Lone Star. Now to the near corner it goes. Through the neutral zone. Mudbugs now able to barrel it in. That's Fetchko who does the deed. Behind the cage, given away from the far corner. Mudbugs trying to take advantage. Now back up top. Gerard throws it toward the net. Tipped on as Fetchko was there, just wide of the far corner. And now back to the far side. Good back check there by Gockler to get back. And Gockler had a very speedy Gutierrez on his heel. Now from the right point. On over to Ozels. Ozels waits, fires. Save made there by Perron as he's able to get his shoulder on it. Perron has been tested with a couple of tricky ones. He's able to get a good body on it, though. Now Gerard played through the neutral zone. Just missed Fetchko's stick. Ozels has it. Ozels, too many Mudbug jerseys to get through. Now right back into the neutral zone. Shoved back on over to Roof. And Roof will just send it in to the near corner. From the far corner now it goes over to Koklachev. Poked up ahead with a burst of speed. Here comes Kiefer. Kiefer now from the far edge. Back up top to Gockler. Thrown across. Smith just couldn't handle that pass cleanly. Great attack there. Now back the other way. Roof throws a little missiler toward the net. That was a dribbler rather. And it was shoved aside there by Perron as the puck now kicked off the heel of Kiefer. Icing is not going to happen. Now along the end boards. Mudbugs battling for it. Koklachev slicing away. Oh, he might have got a steal there, but now too many jerseys as that's Chris Tamer who's got it. And they'll shove it now to the near side. Thrown in there by Stromp, and Stromp will saddle it in to the Mudbug zone. Now Miller off the near side boards. Up ahead. Good burst of speed. Visbel is taken away. As the puck now is advanced up ahead. Here's a chance. Westbrook thrown across. Quick shot. Glove save. Made there by Perron. And that was a beauty from the far side. Boy, George Izza was coming around that far corner. He threw a sniper, and Perrant caught it. Shots tied 4-4. A wonderful save from the Florida native. A big shout out goes to our captain, David Brazil, tuned in from his billet house at the Mitchell family. We wish you the safest and most speediest of recoveries. We are thinking about you, and of course, we're playing for you, David Brazil, and glad to have you with us from the Mitchell household back home in Shreveport. Now along the end boards behind Perrant, Mudbugs trying to squeak it out of the zone. They can't. Kept in, thrown in front, held around, now punched out, and Waltman wants to take it back. He'll go over to Dickinson. Dickinson sent up ahead. Big burst of speed. Here's Steele. Turns it around. Steele waits. Thrown over to Dickinson. He'll send it in deep. And now taken away there by Brennan. Brennan now glides up the ice. Brennan now gains the blue line from the right side. He has it. Thrown in front. Just missed the stick. Played up ahead. Now back the other way. Here comes Sherino with a burst of speed. Here comes Sherino. Trying to get around his man. Now along the near half wall. Taken there by Witherspoon. Witherspoon now to Sherino. Sherino has it along that near corner. Good check there by Witherspoon. Daskus in there now, trying to shake it off the boards. Now along the end boards, bumped out of the way there was Sherino. Looks like Lone Star is going to try to get it out. Good job there by Procopio. Quick shot there through the slot, blocked. And the puck ricochets back out to center. Procopio made something out of nothing with great work in front of the cage. Two minutes left here in the opening frame. No score. Now played off the heel of Kiefer. In deep now. Gockler to Gerard. To the far corner it goes to Koklichev. He sends a bad pass. Quick wrister. Glove. Hit off the glove of Perrant. As Roof was trying to roof it. Now from the end board, circled around now to the right point. From the point, quick shot there by Bilkey. Deflects into that far corner. Mudbugs trying to shake it off the boards. They can't. Bilkey keeps it in. Winds. Fires. Stick save made there by Perrant. And Smith around the far side. Squeaked out. Kiefer can go. He's got some numbers if he hurries. Here's Gerard. Gerard waits. Throws it in front. It was blocked. There by Ozels. Back the other way now. 1:10 to go. Smith might have got away with a holding there. Along to the near corner. Smith was tugging on a lot of jersey. Now spun around there is Gockler. Whipped around to the near side to Gerard. Played up ahead there to Smiley. 50 seconds to go here in the first. Weber in pursuit. Penalty now coming up. It's a high sticking infraction, and it's going against Smiley. And the Mudbugs will be a man down with 45 seconds left here in the opening period. Face off now to the left of Perrant. Face off one there by Shreveport. Miller has it now to the near side. And the puck is cleared down the length of the ice. Good clear there by the Mudbugs PK. Down to 35 seconds remaining here in the first. This penalty obviously will carry over into the second. Ozels will just wheel it in around the far side boards. Miller's got it. Miller now to Peters. Peters able to power it out of the zone. One last chance here for Lone Star before the period ends as we're down to 10 seconds. Now to the near side off of Huss's stick. Huss now leads it across there for Daskus. Kissed off the near side window, but not out. Daskus keeps it in 3 seconds, and the puck now drubbed in along that near corner as Daskus was held onto a bit And the Mudbugs will get out of dodge with a scoreless frame. And now Dask is starting to jaw jack a little bit at Dickinson. Two guys who missed each other last year, exchanging a few pleasantries, and we'll see if anything comes about that. We will head into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. Shot 7-4 in favor of Lone Star. The score, the Mudbugs 0, the Brahmas 0. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuel letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We're now have a special treat. We're joined by one of my big corporate partners. He's been a supporter the last couple of years on this broadcast and, of course, been a supporter of the Mudbugs for a long time. He's the head man, the general manager, the president of Scuba Ventures, Jason Felt. Jason, thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming on.
No problem, Chet. Thanks for asking me to come.
Just talk about, first of all, thank you for being a supporter the last 2 years. We appreciate everything you guys have done for Mudbugs hockey.
Oh, yeah, no problem. We enjoy being a sponsor.
Just talk about what's been going on at Scuba Ventures lately.
So this time of year is we start to slow down a little bit. Obviously around here it gets a little cooler, and so not a lot of divers want to dive locally around here, but we do a lot of trips out of the country and stuff like that. And so we also are trade shows around this time, so we start ramping up for next year and figuring out where we want to go to these cool dive destinations. So we're going to Cayman in February, we're going to Cozumel in March, we're going to go to Bonaire next year, Bahamas next year, Flower Gardens, that's kind of a local place. It's about a 6-hour drive from here, and go out in the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to do some spearfishing trips and stuff like that. So that's what we've been working on, getting ready for next year.
I know you're big on these trips. What's the hottest spot that you've been to?
Everybody always asks me what my favorite spot is, and I love all of them. It's just a blast to go to all those different places. Yap, a lot of people don't know, have never heard of it. It's kind of close to Guam and Palau, if you know where that's at. And that was a really, really cool one that I enjoyed. But I love Cayman and Cozumel and the Bahamas. Those quick Caribbean, easy places to go that are quick for us.
So people have asked me how you get signed up for these big trips, because I know you're all about it, and Christian obviously talks about them as well. How can someone get involved in a trip like this?
We have a sign-up sheet at the shop, and you can call the shop or come by and you put a deposit down. We've got a time that you have to have everything paid by. We have an orientation, like a pool refresher, so anybody that's certified, or if most of the time, most of our trips, we do have non-diver prices. So if you've got a person that is not a diver, they can still come with you. Just come by the shop.
So is it family oriented, or is it just a person and his wife, or just a person by himself? How broad is that range?
The range is pretty broad. I mean, we've got a lot of, husband and wives, dual income, no kids. We've got a lot of families that go, and we've got a lot of single people that go. So the trips are all across the board. Most of them, though, are more adults go on some of the trips and stuff like that. And every once in a while we have some, 20, 21-year-old, the kids come with them, but it's usually, we don't have a ton of younger kids right now.
Christian always seems to be busy with these scuba classes, and we're going to be doing Dive with the Bugs. That's going to involve our Bugs players later on this season. We'll get to that in a little bit, but explain what goes on in a scuba class and how popular are those right now?
So the scuba classes, normally someone comes in or calls a shop and you get some e-learning you go ahead and do, and then it's a 2-weekend class. A lot of people think, in the 70s and 80s our classes were 7-8 weeks long, and a lot of people think, it's going to take me forever to get certified. It's 2 weekends now, so it's not a lot of time involved. Still a great certification, but more easy to get than it was in the past 20, 30 years ago. And they're very popular. A lot of people love to get out of Shreveport and go to some cool destinations. We have some great diving that's local around us too, within a couple hours. There's dive parks over in Terrell and north of Houston. Also in Athens, Texas. Our boat's up at Lake Washington Hot Springs, and so we're about 3.5 hours from there. So there's some great dive destinations that are fairly local for us.
We're talking to Jason Felt from Scuba Ventures here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Now, Christian, he's been hammering me about getting in the water for this Dive with the Bugs event that we're going to do in the second half of this season. And I'm not a big water guy. I honestly can't swim, Jason. What's the biggest misconception? I mean, could a person like me get into the water where I don't really have any swimming experience?
We do require a swim for the first part of our class, so you do have to know how to swim, but that's something that we can help you with before the scuba classes as well too. But we want you to be comfortable in the water. It just makes you a better diver, and being more comfortable in the water will just make you a long-term diver instead of somebody that's just going one time.
What is the hottest item? So during your hot time at Scuba Ventures, what's the hottest item that you tend to see people buy?
Technology is real big for, I think, any market right now, and so a lot of our dive computers, a lot of people really are interested in them.
What is that?
They're all colored screen computers. They're able to tell you what depth you're at, if you're coming up too fast, how much pressure is in the tank. They can do it wirelessly, Bluetooth, or with a hose. So that's what I see a lot of places. And I just came back from our trade show, and they have some that are like in heads-up displays now, where it's pretty cool, where you just look up and all that information's right there at your eyes instead of having to, bring your wrist up to you or grab a hose and look at it.
So just to give an idea for people out there, how much does that go for?
Computers are start anywhere from about $300 to around $1,200-$1,500.
So like a laptop.
Yeah, there are some exceptions out there. I mean, sky's the limit with toys, but the majority of them around $300 to $1,200, $1,500. So
I've heard the word trade show get tossed around through various types of businesses. What does a trade show for you mean when you go to places like Vegas?
So I've had multiple discussions with other dive shop owners, and a lot of them don't see the benefit in it, but it just pumps me up to be able to talk to other business owners that go through the exact same thing that you're going through in your line of business. Most businesses are similar, but when you can talk to other dive shop owners or other dive leaders and bounce ideas off of them, it just pumps me up for the next year, gives me good ideas, able to offer things that I didn't ever think of offering for our divers around here, and just get to mingle with other industry professionals. Like I was talking to Jean-Michel Cousteau at the last one, and there's another really nice lady that was on Sea Hunt, and so got to talk with her. So I mean, that's cool for me.
One thing in Shreveport that opened up, and I guess it's fairly new, is the aquarium downtown. I haven't had a chance to check it out. How much work and affiliation do you have with them?
So I actually work with them weekly because I'm their dive safety officer. So they have a dive team. It's all the husbandry staff, and the husbandry staff actually gets in the tanks and cleans them and scrubs the rocks and vacuums and stuff like that. And we have a dive safety board. So because it is very shallow, but there are things that could go wrong, so we want to make sure everything's done by the books, and so that's my job there. And it's a part-time thing for me, but it's a lot of fun for me to be able to get in the water. Especially, I've scheduled my time when my oldest son has been there with some of his school groups, and so that's been pretty cool to see his face, to know that I'm in the water with all the sharks and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
So the only one I've been to, and I'm originally from California, so when I was real little, I went to the world's famous Monterey Bay Aquarium. How is this one, and how, I guess, have you seen the popularity rise as far as it being new and being able to gather a crowd?
Yeah, I think it's a great size for Shreveport. I have been to one of the other ones that is similar in size in Grapevine, that one of the main husbandry guy worked for that company, and it's great. The kids are able to interact. I mean, they can touch stingrays, they can touch a lot of things, they can see a lot of cool things, and I hope it just propels new divers for us in the long term, because they're like, ooh, that's really cool to be able to see that and touch it. Now let's go see it in its natural habitat.
That's Jason Felt of Scuba Ventures. He's a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Easiest way to get in contact with Scuba Ventures?
222-DIVE, 222-3483. I'm also Jason at scubaventures.com, and our website's scubaventures.com.
Jason, thanks for the time, thanks for the support, and good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages. You're listening to the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show here in Odessa, as the Mudbugs are facing the Jackalopes, and we're joined by one of my favorites, Wally, Mudbugs forward Ryan Waltman. First of all, Wally, thanks for the time. I do appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Talk about last weekend in New Mexico. I mean, you were hoping for that breakout weekend. I could see you sending good omens to yourself and talking to the guys how, like, dude, I want to get a couple across, and boy, it must have been big for you to get a pair.
Yeah, it's all about getting that first one. Gets the monkey off your back, right? And, you get the first one, you just try to build some confidence off that and just keep it rolling. And, hopefully we can keep rolling off the first two games.
I want to talk to you about each goal specifically. The first one, you stuck your stick in front, got a redirector. I'm sure you're doing that a million times, and it's not beating the goalie, and that one felt good. It must have felt good to set up that play and get the redirector in front.
Billy made a great play in the corner, Fetchko did, and got up to Calf. Calf had a good shot through, and I just stuck my stick out and redirected it 5-hole, got a little lucky, but, if the first one goes, and that builds a lot of confidence from there. So
one thing I have to ask you, do you practice sellies? Because I know a lot of guys do it during practice. Is that something you do too? Because when you got the first one, it felt like extreme jubilation, weight off your shoulders. You're kind of on a knee going right, skating toward Calf, and you guys kind of had a little bit of a goal hug. But boy, is that something you practiced growing up?
I always have a few in the back of my mind, but after the first one, I was too shocked. It had been so long, I didn't know what to do. So,
talk about the shorty. You were kind of in the neutral zone. Did you know? Were you trying to leak ahead of the New Mexico guys to get that break, or was it something where you just camping through the neutral zone and boom, you got the biscuit and you decided to take off?
I was near the top of the circles in our D zone, and I saw Nichols go out to his point man on the PK, and the puck just squirted out, and I'd already had my feet in motion, and it was sitting right in between the defensemen, so I just took off, and luckily I had a nice breakaway and was able to finish.
It's hard to – now, in a shootout, you can think about what you're going to do.
Yeah.
You have a little more time. Obviously, in a game, you don't have that much time, so – is the nerves kind of getting the hold of you when it's a split second, you're at the blue line, and boom, you're taking off?
Well, there's a couple moves, a couple go-to moves that I have coming off each side. So, like, coming off the left side, that was one of them that I used. I actually used it last weekend in Corpus and hit the goalie's shaft,
right,
off another good play by Nichols. But, happened to go in this time, which was I was very happy for that.
Obviously a big goal at the time in a 0-0 game where both teams were kind of deadlocked and the goaltending was big on both sides.
Yeah, Richie was playing great. Their goalie was playing great. We needed one for sure, and it was a back and forth game a little bit, and lucky to get the first one for sure.
This team now on a 5-game win streak is obviously feeling good. You kind of were getting into that split business and, winning one, losing one, and the team kind of down, then up, and then down. Now you guys are cracking jokes.
Yeah.
You guys are wrestling each other. I mean, that's got to be great to have that atmosphere where you want it to be, where everybody's laughing.
Everything's more fun when you're winning, but 5's a fluke, 6 a streak, right?
Right? I thought 6 was a fluke or 7 was a streak. I have to check that again. Maybe you're right. You're smarter than me. Talk about getting here to the Mudbugs. Last year, you had a chance to be with the team. You did a little camera work. You probably found out how terrible of an announcer I was. Probably in the Lone Star, most specifically. You had a little longer hair. You cut the hair a little bit. You cleaned it up. You're playing every day. Was last year a good taste of what it was going to be with the Mudbugs?
Yeah. I mean, I knew this is where I wanted to be. 2 summers ago, I had an invite to main camp, and I had a chance to come to training camp after that. But I was still young. I didn't think my body was ready for a Null South type game yet, and so I decided to play another year midget. Ended up tendering here and came down for the last few weeks of the regular season and playoffs. Got a few games, but not too much in playoffs, and it helped a lot to just be able to watch, learn the system, just get to see Coach Soupy's style, and it was definitely beneficial to being part of the team this year.
And one big thing is you get to have one of your best friends on the team, Gio Procopio. Yeah. Obviously, Procopio, a big name in the community, right. Little brother of Don Procopio, Mudbugs captain. How nice was it to have? Is it to have him here? A guy you played with, you live with in the Hardy household.
Right.
It's got to be great to have that compadre with you.
Gio's great, man. Like, Gio's hilarious. We've been really close since last year. I couldn't ask for a better roommate, and hardworking kid. Sorry, Breezy's distracted me right now.
I know. But the captain's allowed to do that.
No, but he's a hardworking kid. He's a really funny guy, and I couldn't ask for a better roommate.
One thing I wanted to ask you, we learned about Gio is he's a freestyle rapper. Have you picked up any kind of freestyle rapping tricks? Is it something that you kind of throw a little bit out, or is it just all him? And have you learned anything in that regard?
I don't compare to him, but every now and then I'll get going a little bit. But no, Gio's really good, and
you're not shy away from introducing him in front of a crowd.
That's my job. I'm the hype man. He lays the bars.
Living in the Hardy household, I know Candace is great. Spencer can be a little bit of a goofball, and the kids. I mean, Allie, Ryan. How's the dynamic there? Because I know there's never a dull moment in the Hardy household.
Never. Spencer's got a mind of his own, that's for sure. Candace is the best. She does everything for us.
Do you play with the kids? I know they have a mean Uno game going on.
Oh, yeah.
Do you play? You know how to play that game? Are you competitive?
They love Uno Attack, but whenever we and Gio happen to get in the game, you know, there's the one card where they get to pick who presses the button. Yeah. It spits all the cards. It's always me. So, but when I get the card, I'm sending it back right at him. So, but no, yeah, it's a great. I love it there. Me and Gio both. It's been really good.
We're talking to Ryan Waltman, Mudbugs forward here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You grew up in South Bend. I automatically thought you would be an Irish fan. I love the movie Rudy. I love everything. The walk from Basilica Church. I love everything about the tradition. I couldn't wait to talk to you about it, only to find out you're not an Irish fan. You get a little annoyed by the traditions there because you live there, and you're a Hoosier guy.
I am a Hoosier guy. Both my parents went to IU. My oldest sister went to IU. You know, I love Notre Dame. Like, I love being around it, but yeah, my loyalty lies with the Hoosiers. So,
have you been to Assembly Hall? I know it's one of the great places in all of sports.
I actually have not. I've been to IU's campus and I've seen Assembly Hall, but I need to go to a basketball game. It's always during hockey season, right? So, never really had the chance to, but that's definitely a bucket list thing for me.
One thing I noticed when I look at your dad, I see you in 30, 40 years. Do you get that from other people, the resemblance between you and your dad and the way you both sound as well? Do you get that from anybody else?
Well, first of all, I didn't think I was that ugly, but no.
I never said your dad was ugly.
No. Yeah, I get that all the time, but shout out to my pops, but yeah.
And did you know your mom has one of the most meanest imitations of you? It's probably spot on, Miss Gale.
Oh, yeah. She's heard it the most, right? So she's heard all sides of me. I've been a mama's boy since I was born. So, no, but yeah, I bet she can. I mean, she doesn't do it to my face too often, but.
Who's the biggest wise guy, so to speak, in your family? You come from a big line. You got a lot of sisters. You got a little brother. Who's the one cracking the most jokes? Who's the wittiest of the family? Because I've seen your sister, but I was new to her, so I didn't really get the whole personality out of her. I've seen your brother. He's a Harry Potter freak. I saw him. I got to talk to him a little bit. Who's the biggest wise guy in the family?
It goes Katie, Jenny, Aaron, me, and my brother from youngest to oldest.
No way, you're fourth best?
Yeah. No. That's the order from oldest to youngest. I would say Jenny and myself are the two joke crackers and wittiest, but it's pretty close, those two. But me and her are really close, and we get along really well. And you should ask my parents about the dinner table next time you see them.
What's the goal? What's the end goal? I know it's to play D1 hockey. Do you want to play close to home? Is that something you even think about?
I mean, I would love to if it was an option. I want to play Division I hockey, obviously, but I want to take this game as far as I can, play competitively for as long as the sport allows me to. So, I mean, we'll see where it goes, but just keep working, keep my head down, keep the blinders on, and see where things take me.
Is Richie Perrant the guy that you like to rag on the most? Because I always hear the chatter and the banter, and you guys have that old married couple where you guys just bicker at each other. Is that right or wrong? Am I right?
Yeah. Richie, people might mistake it for a hate relationship, but I feel every time I walk into the locker room, walk onto the bus, he's got something to say to me all the time. And it's not I don't like it, but I just. If you know me, I'm going to come back with something funny, something something to get him going a little bit. So I'm a little bit of an agitator. So, I mean, and he bites it a little bit. So,
and he's been unbelievable in that, along with Balboa.
Absolutely. We've had a great goalie tandem as of right now, and that's what you need in this league. Your goalies can't play both Friday, Saturday. You can't play 120 minutes a weekend, right? So, We need them both to stay hot, and if they do, I think this team has a pretty good chance for success.
That's Ryan Waltman, Mudbugs forward. So glad to have you with us. I hope we can do this again, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Chet.
We'll have more here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the NYTEX Sports Center. Now time for the DeFata and Associates LLC second period. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just give our main man, Jerry DeFata, a call at 318-635-9944 or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs outshot 7-4, and they'll have to kill off a $116. Of Smiley's high sticking infraction. Mudbugs will skate from right to left in this second period. And they will be on the first choice personnel penalty kill. For a $116 face-off one there by the Mudbugs, and they'll take their time and loft it up in the air. Good job there by Miller to get it all the way down. Big shout out to the Millers tonight. Tuned in from Wisconsin. Glad to have Mr. and Mrs. Miller with us. Now from the far side, gaining the blue line from the left side. Banged in there by Huss. Huss now throws it toward the net. Stick save made there by Perrant. Another shot there, blocked in front, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice. Nice stop there by Perrant. He's been tested in this game, and he's got 8 stops right now for the night. Played up ahead there to Bias. Gains the blue line from the right side. Drop back pass there to Guggens. Now to the near corner. Battling for it there was Bias. And now along to that near corner. Played out free. Martin's got it at the point. He'll shove it on over to Brennan. Back to Martin. Martin waits. Now getting into his sweet spot there is Bias. He waits now from the near circle. Skates in. Backdoor. And just missed the stick. Couldn't handle it cleanly, rather. There was Gutierrez. Now to the near corner it goes. Trouble handling it there was Daskus. Daskus now from the far corner. Daskus has it. Thrown to the back. Quick shot. Blocked in front. Save made there by Perrant. As Guggens had a shot toward. Oh, what a hit there! Oh, intersection blow up as Smiley takes out Brennan. And Brennan's feeling stars after that one. What a hit, and Brennan didn't see it coming, and he walks off to the bench trying to figure out what got him from the far corner. Just a Richter scale blow there from Smiley. That is your Sterling Dental Center big hit of the game. Another hard hit from the far half wall, and now Smiley's starting to feel some juice coming atop the blood, and now there's going to be a penalty coming up. This one's going against Lone Star. Ricard's starting to argue about something that happened previously. Oh, head contact on Digby. That was on Smiley. They were trying to get back at Smiley for absolutely rocking the world of Brennan. And now Digsby's world is going to be sitting for 2 in the box. And Dan Wildfong wants a word or 20 words right now. And Dan Wildfong saying, I want to get closer to you, Zebra, as he's going to come around now the near side and have a little pep talk with Brendan Ast. And now more discussions going on here. Digby's in the box for 2. Dickinson looked like he was lobbying for more. Dan Wildfog thinks it's a bit ticky-tacky. The Mudbugs are going to take this Swepco power play with 1:54 gone by here in the second. More shower getting sprayed there from Dan Wildfong, and now Coach Soupy's going to get an explanation here. I'm not sure what this is about. Zalkman is explaining it in a lecture form, so this one's going to get a little lengthy. Now, that was a lot of work for Michael Zalkman to be breaking down a 2-minute penalty with blow to the head. Gerard's got it now. Miller in deep there to Witherspoon. Couldn't handle it cleanly, and the puck is smacked off the near side glass and down the length of the ice. Good job there by Ricard. Gerard and the Mudbugs trying to get this power play going. Dropped over to Miller. Miller now skates up the ice, and he will fire it in to the Brahmas zone. Circled around to the far half wall. His pass gets blocked, and Miller can't keep it in as the puck is barreled out of the zone. Miller will go back and grab it. Miller has it. He'll drop it back to Sherino. Laid it back over to Witherspoon from the left point. He'll shove it in deep there to Sherino. Couldn't grab it. Stolen away. Now kicked the race. Sherino keeps it in. Sherino now on the far side. Quick shot there. Blocked in front. And the puck is saucered down the length of the ice. Miller could not get that puck on net, and we're down to 55 seconds left on Digby's blow to the head. Shots 9-4 in favor of Lone Star. Mudbugs yet to record a shot in this period. In deep there to the Bear, Koklachev. Koklachev will work it in deep there to Procopio. He'll pelt it around there for Miller at the right point. Holds the zone. Good job there, and now Procopio's going to have to do some work down low. He's going to try to grab it along the inboards. He's getting help there from Smith. Trying to tie it out of that trouble. Now played out free. Here's a chance. Metcalf over to Gerard. Gerard back to Metcalf. Metcalf now played out free. Thrown in front. Tipped on net. Procopio was there trying to get it on net. Save made there by Person. That was a great chance there by Procopio in front as the puck now is lobbed up into midair and Metcalf will grab it. Down to 8 seconds left, and that might be the best chance on this man advantage. Up ahead there to Vizbelis. He'll zip it in. Try to go grab it and intercepted and played back out to center there by DeCarlo. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Mudbugs record just one shot on that power play. Now off the far side boards. And now the puck bounces on net, and Person makes the stop. Face off now in the right wing circle. 4:08 gone by here in the second. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Quick wrister. Shoulder save made there by Person as Metcalf threw it on net. Oh no, a break back the other way. Here's a chance. Backhander. What a save made there by Perrant. Backhander, and he shot it wide. And now run over there was Perrant. And now pushing and shoving. Dickinson's in there. And we got a little bit of a melee as Perrant was knocked down. A nice left pad stop on the breakaway opportunity. Smiley and Dickinson. Oh, check that, Dickinson rather. like an interference call is coming up against Shreveport. And we're trying to sort out these penalties. Wait a minute here. Is there a penalty shot being awarded? Interference? That is a penalty shot. Trying to get this sorted out. Coach Soupy livid right there behind that bench. He's starting to work the officials pretty good right now. Feel like there was some kind of interference on the breakaway lane for Lone Star. Now the rule, you have to have a clear lane to the net. It cannot be impeded in any way, and you can't come from the side. They're awarding a Lone Star a penalty shot. So one of the most exciting plays in hockey is about to occur, and the Mudbugs are going to have to look upon Rich Perrant for a big stop here. Richie Perrant, rather. Boy, this is a lot of confusion right now. Connor Bowl trying to figure this all out. We had a longer intermission show to commemorate the 500th win in Dan Wildfong's career. Congratulations to him. And now, wait a minute here. The Lone Star box is opening up. Okay, so Bias is in there. Well, we got a Lifetime movie going on right now. And now a penalty shot. Coming up to Huss. Here he goes, one-on-one with Perrant. Buckle up at 4:20 into the second. Huss skates in from the near circle. He waits. He fires it wide. And Perrant had the far post covered. Great job there by Perrant, and look at his teammates. Loving it. That's a big shot in the arm for the Mudbugs right now, because now the Mudbugs are going to go on a power play as Bias is in the box. Just a strange sequence which awarded Lone Star a penalty shot at the same play, penalized Bias, I believe, for interference. A very, very weird occurrence and sequence that we've just witnessed. Very strange. But the Mudbugs dodge a bullet. Now they're going to try to put one in. Here's Miller to Gerard. Back to Miller at the point. He waits, fires it toward the net. Save made there by Person. He saw it, and he had Nichols at the doorstep. Boy, still a scoreless affair. Almost 4.5 gone by here in the second. Face-off now in the right wing circle. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Play back up top to Miller. Miller has it now at the right point. He'll skitter it on over to Gerard, send it back to Miller. Miller now will go to his right. It's taken there by Witherspoon. Puck now played out free. Back up top to Miller. Miller at the right point. Throws it toward the net. Got the glass behind Person. Now Gerard pushed back to Miller. Miller now will lift it up ahead there to Gerard. Played back now to the right circle. Now to the point there to Miller. Miller to Gerard. Gerard waits from the slot. Throws it. Broke a stick. Gerard holds it. No stick. No stick now for the Mudbugs. Now from the far corner. Oh, pass now. Through the slot. Quick shot. Save made. That was blocked in front. And Lone Star is going to be able to clear it. Lone Star was down a man and down a stick. And now the Mudbugs will have to regroup as we're down to $1:05 left on the Swepco power play. Miller to the left there to Gerard. Gerard now will just slice it in. Around to the far side post. Oh, wow, delayed offsides on the Mudbugs. That's not good. Now through the neutral zone. Puck now squibbed back into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs a little bit scattered on this man advantage. It's been like that for most of tonight. Miller's got it now behind the cage of Perrant. He'll slowly mosey on down the ice to the far corner, finds Procopio's stick. Procopio there with Miller. Sent around the near side, boards and out. Gio Procopio on the power play. Oh, whoa, interfered with a bit there was Miller, or Perrant, and now a penalty coming up. There to Girard, or rather Metcalf. Mudbugs might have not appreciated the way Perrant went down behind his cage, rather, and then interfered, and now Dickinson's hot under the collar right now. And Jacob Smith, who has formed that very, very mature mustache, is going into the box for two, and he's starting to bark away. 4-on-4 hockey for 12 seconds. And then we'll have a power play for Lone Star. And you see Dickinson starting to lobby now on what happened to Perrant behind that cage. You can see him point over at his netminder. Zalkman starting to have a reasonable conversation with Dickinson. I have never seen a reasonable conversation with Dickinson on the ice, and that one looked as reasonable as it'll ever get. And he's lobbying calls for down the road, and that's good job there by the Brighton, Michigan native. Big shout out to the Dickinsons tuning tonight from home in Brighton, rather. Miss Shannon, Mr. Tom along with us. Glad to have the Dickinsons with us. Of course, the Brazils from Granville, Michigan, tuned in. Glad to have that happy bunch watching the Bugs, and of course, with deep prayers to the Brazil family and speedy and safe recovery for the captain, David Brazil. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. They have it. Now Weber's going to have to hold on to it behind the cage. They're about to be a man down. Now to the far side. Mudbugs want to send it in deep. And now the puck is skied down the length of the ice there by the Mudbugs. So this first-choice personnel penalty kill has a $1:40 left to kill. As Smith is in the box for interference. No score. 13:25 remains here in the second. Now to the near corner. It goes thrown in front. Now from the far corner, shot gets blocked. Good job there by Dickinson, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice. Great work there by Weber. And now finding Miller, and Stromp starting to get frisky. Are they both going in? They're both going in. And Miller wants to get up top that glass. He wants a few words with Stromp. Where's that face-off going to be? Nichols starting to lobby. That face-off should be just outside the Brahmas blue line. Oh, no, it's going deep into the Brahmas zone. Dan Wildfong a little perplexed by that. Shots 10-8 now in favor of Lone Star. Coach Soupy's got the board out. He's starting to draw something up on a transition right now. Face-off one there by Lone Star. They have it. That's Martin behind the cage. He'll glide it up the ice. Now to the far corner. The puck is slammed in there by Ozels. Taken there by Gockler. Gockler trying to knock it out of the zone. He can't. So we still have 5-on-4. Now from the far corner, quick wrister gets the glass. From the far circle, that was Ozels trying to find the top shelf. 37 seconds remain now in the Lone Star power play. Metcalf grabs it, and Metcalf will send it just off the stick of Waltman, trying to take off with it. Waltman has one shorthanded tally, and he really wanted another. He's really ticked off as he heads back to the bench. Ricard throws it in front as he had a little help there with Guggens, but it was blocked in front. Not much space and stolen away. And Metcalf able to send it down the near side boards and now finds the stick. Mudbugs have it. Thrown across there to Vizbelis. It was behind. Vizbelis holds on to it, and the Mudbugs will kill off this penalty. Smith now back on the ice. Lone Star now leads it up the ice. Here's DiCarlo, gains the blue line from the right side, throws a little dribbler toward the net, shoved aside there by Perrant. Quick shot there, blocked in front as it goes into the near corner on a shot there by Digby. Now back out to center. DiCarlo fighting for it. Brennan's got it. Brennan now to the far side to Roof. The always dangerous Noah Roof. We'll rattle it in now there for DiCarlo. Worked around now to the near side boards. Trying to pinch in there is Digby. Gockler's there. Sent right back out to center. Played there by Bilkey. Bilkey will bomb it back into the Mudbug zone as we're down to 11 minutes left here in the second. No score from both teams. To the near side there to the Russian Bear, Koklachev. He'll send it to the far side there to Kiefer. Kiefer drops off to Smith. Smith now, little dance move. Has it now, thrown in front. Missed everybody. Now back to the point. Gerard throws a wrister toward the net, and an easy glove save made there by Person. Miller and Strump are back on the ice, and they're jaw-jacking at each other. And Miller's letting him know, I can go whenever you want. Strom said maybe down the road. Shots 10-9 now in favor of Lone Star. 10:47 remaining here in the second. Face-off one there by Nichols. Through the slot. Fanned on there by Fetchko. Martin's got it now along the far corner. Fetchko now trying to dig his way through. Now behind the cage. Rattle around now to the near corner. Miller throws it toward the net. Blocker save made there by Person, and the net comes off. It's Mooring. Mudbugs will be back at home December 6th and 7th. Be sure to get your tickets at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Mudbugs will come back home tonight and then enjoy a next weekend off full of games. They'll have Francis Anzalone, who is tuned in tonight, our former Mudbugs associate head coach, in the house to help out and help train some of our guys, and I think that'll be a lot exciting. Quick shot, the net gets dislodged again as Procopio threw it toward the net from the near corner. Yeah, always good to see the old skipper, so to speak, or this associate head coach, Francis Anzalone, full of wealth, full of knowledge, and most importantly, full of laughter. He's one of the most hilarious guys you'll ever come across, though he looks like the most intense guy. And he can be intense, don't get me wrong. I know he's tuned in, probably cringing at me talking about him right now. They're trying to figure out how to keep that net in its right place. Witherspoon to take the face-off. Big shout-out to Miss Kathy and Mr. Mark with us from Metamora, Michigan. Face-off one. Oh, a trickler on net there by the Mudbugs. Save made there by Person. Now stolen away. Oh, the Mudbugs almost had a chance. Now shoved back into the neutral zone. Miller's going to grab it back from his own end. He'll throw a airborne pass just off the stick of Procopio. Now Procopio trying to work himself in. Gets pushed off the puck. Now to the far side. Taken there by Procopio. Procopio to the near side there to Chirino. Chirino's got some space. Throws it toward the net. Right pat stop made there by Person. Back up top. The Miller, a screamer. Just off of Bias, and he's hurting. Bias starting to feel it, and he's got to come back now off the ice. Joey Baez, always a thorn in the Mudbug side. Scored a goal last night, has scored plenty of big goals last year. As Lone Star keeps it into the zone, that's Maklakos. Good positioning there And now Miller can't get the puck out. Now to the far side. Miklakos. Now to Gutierrez. Getting slowed down in his tracks there by Vizbelis. Chiseled at. They're trying to dig for it now. The Mudbugs along those end boards. Miller's there. Played out free there by Lone Star. Back up top. Penalty coming up. Digby's got it now. Quick wrister. Stick save made there by Perrant. No touch up yet. Extra attacker time goes on. Digby to the left point. Quick wrister. Blocked in front. Gets the glass. Now to the near corner. Delayed penalty coming up against Shreveport. Thrown. Back door. Open net. Score. Off a delayed penalty, Lone Star scores. And it's Stefan Miklakos who gets the goal at 11-12. And that's the game's first goal. Perrant made the save initially. Sometimes they call off those plays, but the rule is, and that's what Perrant is arguing about right now, but it has to be touched and possessed by the Mudbugs if they're going to call down the delayed attacker. And now the Mudbugs are arguing that net came off its mooring. There's a couple of arguments here. Now Coach Soupy is starting to get hot, and he wants an explanation. And now there's a discussion from Brendan Ast. This is interesting. There is a long discussion now going on. The longer this discussion goes, the more you'd like to think it might favor the Mudbugs. There's really two things to look at. Perrant made a save, a stick save. Now it has to be controlled by the team incurring the penalty. And now Zalkman is going to skate over to Coach Soupy. For now, it's 1-0, and Stefan Miklakos has got the goal. And it'll be Miklakos' first of the year. There's a long discussion. Ryan Dickinson getting a little indignant in front of the bench. The goal's going to stand after a lengthy discussion, and now Rich Perrant and Coach Soupy are hot. And they're starting to bark away at Dan Wildfong. Boy, Rich Perrant going nuts behind that bench right now. Dan Wildfong not interested in chatter. Ryan Theriot starting to bark right back at Rich Perrant. If I've ever seen a John Tortorella imitation, Rich Perrant is channeling that right now. And now Perrant. Rich Perrant told Richie to push the net off. What is happening right here? I think he's trying to demonstrate how loose that net is. And now the Mudbugs better watch out because they might get a delay of game penalty. Well, the goal's going to stand. It's Stefan Miklakos, his first of the year. I don't think I've ever seen something like this occur. I think the Mudbugs were trying to show their protest and somehow over a goal that maybe they thought should not have been allowed. It's a 1-0 lead. It belongs to Miklakos. Shots tied 11 apiece. Koklachev and the Mudbugs got to keep their heads in the game. Quick wrister, stick save made there by Person. Back up top, Metcalf throws it in front, tipped on. There in front there by Kiefer. It gets the glass. Now gaining the blue line. Here comes Googans. Thrown, backdoor. Save made there by Perrant. And now pushing and shoving. Dickinson in there. Boy, it is getting testy now. Oh, for a goal that I guess you can say is controversial on the Mudbug side. And you got to keep your head in the game if you're the Mudbugs. You cannot lose your composure. And these are some of the issues they dealt with last year when they would have a call or a goal against them. They would let that get the best of them. They cannot let that happen here because the Brahmas know how to take advantage. Face-off, one there by the Mudbugs. They have it. Off the far side boards, just missed Visbelis' stick. Taken there by Westbrook. He'll wing it in now into the Mudbug zone. Played back out to center. Off the far side boards. The only goal of this game filled with a lot of controversy. It belongs to Maklakos. Played up ahead now to the far side. Gaining the blue line, thrown in front. Just missed the stick of Belke. Now a quick shot there, blocked. And now Westbrook has it. Westbrook drop back to the left point. Quick shot blocked in front. Now to the near corner it goes. Oh boy, stolen away. And now a chance. At the end of his shift, here comes Weber. Weber throws it toward the net. It got blocked. And now trying to pinch the zone, and now Gerard will grab it. Down to 7:25 left in the second. 1-0 lead in favor of Lone Star. That first intermission was so long, it feels like it's the third. Puck now, lobbed. I thought it went into the Mudbugs bench. It did. And we will get a whistle. Coach Soupy still thinking about that goal. 7:14 remaining here in the second. Lone Star 1, Shreveport nothing. You see a lot of Mudbugs fans across from me filling up sections B, C, and D. And they were up in arms over what occurred on Maklakos' tally. Mudbugs seem to be snake-bitten by those. Assists go to Brennan and Googans, by the way, at 11-12. Mudbugs ice the puck, and now a penalty coming up. Oh, wow. It's going to go against Ozels, and Ozels looks dumbfounded. That one might be a gift. That one is a gift for the Mudbugs. And the Mudbugs might take advantage of the gift. What a good spot here for the Mudbugs. Martin wanted a discussion. The officials were not in the mood to talk to Martin. Oh, wow. A couple of penalties. One against Bias. The Mudbugs have a 2-man advantage for a full 2 minutes. Coach Soupy drawing up the board. What a huge spot in this game. Huh? I believe that second penalty was on unsportsmanlike conduct. There was, yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct, abuse of officials. And that's one's going to go against Bias. He might have said a few magic words, and the officials did not appreciate it. So a 5-on-3. Wait a minute. Why is Dan Wildfong trying to get a fourth skater in there? Oh, Dan Wildfong just learned now he's 2 men down. I don't think Dan Wildfong realized what was going on. Mudbugs on a 2-man advantage. Gockler to the near corner. Back up top now. Gerard, backdoor. Smith a shot. Oh, went wide. Switherspoon back up top to Gockler. Gockler to Gerard. Back to Gockler. Fires. Save made. Rebound chance. Thrown in front. They score! And the net comes off its mooring to my left, but the officials say it counts. Power play goal for the Mudbugs. Right in front, Dawson Chirino gets the Mudbugs on the board. And now Dan Wildfong is going to argue the same point that Coach Soupy just did. Wow. What turn of events here in this second period. And now, way up in arms, out of his net there is Person. And now Perrot's starting to skate up. Tensions flaring here at the NYTEX. It's going to be Chirino's goal. Great goal from him. It's his 4th of the year. Chirino from Witherspoon and Gockler. And it comes at a badly needed time for the Mudbugs. They tie this game up. (13-18) of the second. Mudbugs find the equalizer. Filled with more controversy. Zalkman was indignant on saying it was a good goal. And we are all knotted up at one. And Mudbugs still on a power play for $137. Chirino with the goal in front of his dad, who's in the house tonight. Now a saucering pass, save made there by, saucering shot rather, there by Tamer, is tamed it down there by Perron. 1-1 game. Gerard off the far side, boards there to Procopio, thrown in front. Mudbugs starting to feel it. Miller's got it. Miller now. Back up top to Gerard. Gerard now delved in deep there to Smith. Now to Gerard, played back up top to Smith. Now to Miller. Miller's got it at the point. Delved in deep, near circle. Gerard, thrown in front, and the puck is squeaked out of the zone. 1 minute left on the Mudbugs power play. They scored 5-on-3. Now they're going to try to score 5-on-4 and try to take the lead. Oh no, Miller gave it away. Now from the near corner there is Huss, played back out to center. Slowing it down there is Nichols, and Nichols couldn't enter the zone cleanly. Now to Gerard. Gerard will muscle it in to the Brahmas zone. We're all tied at 1. Chirino checked hard into the back along that far corner. Coach Soupy screaming for a call. He's not going to get one. 5:28 to go here in the second. Nichols from the far corner trying to dig it out of the ditch. Witherspoon in there. Played back out free to Miller. Miller to Chirino. Turned back to Miller. Miller's got to go grab it. Trying to shake off Daskus. Miller now. Taken down. Penalty coming up to Lone Star. Great work there from the Sheriff. Miller to draw the penalty, and the Mudbugs will have more minutes on the man advantage. I believe it's a hooking infraction. Holding, rather, on Daskus. The Mudbugs are going to have a 2-man advantage for 2 seconds again. And then be on a 158 length Swepco power play. Lone Star has been a man down what seems like half the period now. Face-off won there by Lone Star, and they'll ladle it off the near side glass and down the length of the ice. So 5-on-4 advantage here for the Mudbugs. 1-1 is the score. Chirino has tied it with his 4th of the year. The near side there to Koklachev. He'll fire it off the far side glass in deep behind the cage of Person. Now Dickinson can't grab it. Played out free, back out to center. Metcalf's got it. Metcalf trying to slow it down. Over to Smith. Smith now has it along the far half wall. Smith now worked in deep there to Smith. Smith has it. Now worked in deep. Oh, taken down there was Procopio. And now played out free. Oh no, 3-on-2. Roof up ahead. Here's a chance. Tipped on. Oh my goodness. Metcalf almost deflected it into his own net. That went just wide of the far post. That would have been disaster. Koklachev back the other way. Here comes the Bear. Worked in deep. Thrown in front. Backhander save made there by Person. Point blank save. Oh, hard hit. Dickinson goes down. Quick shot. Right pad stop. Gerard's got it now at the far corner. Dickinson parked in front of the cage looking for a redirector. Koklachev worked in deep. Thrown in front. Tipped on. Save made there by Person. Now to the near half wall. Witherspoon waits. Witherspoon can't get it in deep and he'll have to shove it out to the neutral zone. Back to Miller. 28 seconds left. To the far corner there to Witherspoon. Whacked in, and it looks like Lone Star is going to grab it. That's Stromp. Worked around, hard hit. Chirino stays with it, though. Kicks it around a bit, down to a dozen seconds. Along the boards, puck now rolled on net, and Person will stop it with 10 seconds left here on Daskis's holding infraction. They always say that net can come off if it doesn't interfere with the play. Those two arguments have been tossed out the window in the two goals that have scored, one for each team. Face off to the right of Person. Face off one there by Lone Star. That's Bilkey. Up ahead, and the puck is slashed out of the zone. That is going to do it for the Swepco power play. Mudbugs only able to get one power play goal out of all that. To the near side there, game tied at 1. Visbell is trying to get around. Punched into the Lone Star zone off the far side boards. Now thrown back to the blue line. Now kicked around, taken in there. Uh-oh, far circle, quick wrister, smothered up there by Parent. As Westbrook was trying to whack it in. With 2:46 to go here in the second. Mudbugs 1, Brahmas 1. And another nail-biter between two playoff foes. So much animosity between two teams. So much playoff drama between two teams. Of course, Dan Wildfall thinking about those last two playoff series that did not go his way. Knows that beating the Mudbugs is always personal for him, being the former Mudbug that he is. Face-off one there by Lone Star. Quick wrister thrown in front, shoved aside there by Perron. Now along to the near corner. Metcalf lays it in front. Kiefer's there, trying to jam it off the walls. Now to the near corner. Gockler's going to grab it. Off the far side boards. Kiefer will let it go back out to center. Ozels to the near side. As the puck now just swung back in to the Mudbug zone there by Simon. Now played into the near half wall. Mudbugs trying to grab it and get out of trouble. They will. Lugged in Peters up ahead there to Smith. Smith was hip checked. Peters back into his own end. Down to $1:53 left in a very testy and controversial filled second period with two controversial goals. Scored one by each. Quick wrister there by Baez from the near corner. Is turned aside there by Perrant as it goes into the crowd. They saw battle at one there by Martin, and the Brahmas quick shot shoulder save made there by Perrant. Play back out to center. Mudbugs trying to take something with it, and they can't. Now Daskus will deliver it back to his blue line. Lone Star going to settle it down with 80 seconds left. Bad pass. Mudbugs turn. Have it. Here's Nichols. Drop back pass. Quick shot there by Waltman. Oh, he wired one just wide as it got the glass. Person might have fought it off. Now back the other way. Here's Huss. Good hard check along the far corner. Huss starting to get feisty. Metcalf getting blocked off there by the Zebra. Shaken or tangled up there with Daskus. Huss throws his man down. As the puck now is just worked back out to center. Mudbugs now just, well, looked like Metcalf was being held onto as he kind of grinded it in to the Brahmas zone. Chirino trying to grab it back into his own end, throw it up ahead, finds the stick of Procopio. Now through the neutral zone, down goes Chirino. And no call there. Off the near side now. Taken there by Procopio. He'll lead it in to the Brahmas zone. And now played out free. Stromp has it. Stromp's got numbers. He's got Gutierrez with him. Nice stick tie up there by Peters. Along to the far corner now. Down to a dozen seconds left here in the period. What a period it's been. Back up top now. Ricard throws it toward the net. It goes wide from the far corner. Thrown in front, trickled on net. Perrant makes the save with 1 second. Well, no, that's going to do it. Oh, no, they're just going to pull their goalie because it's 1 second. You can only do that with maybe 1 to 2.5 seconds, so to speak. I'd say 1 to 2 seconds, rather. So 6 attackers for Lone Star. Throw the puck deep in the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs will just try to tie it up here. And the puck is tied up, and that'll do it. Oh, puck came on net. Perrant made the save. That was a shot after the whistle. Gerard did not appreciate it. Pushing and shoving now going on behind Perrant's cage. What a very interesting second period that was. Filled with controversials, goals, showers from both coaches, a push off the net in protest from Richie Perrant, and abuse of officials from Mr. Bias. After all said and done, it's the only way it should go between these two teams, a tie game going into the third. Uh-oh. Rich Perrant's got a few words with the official, and he is one that's got to watch it. He's been suspended once. Uh-oh. Rich Perrant's now going back for some more. And wait a minute here. Is that Dickinson now? Is he starting to chew a little bit more now? No, he's starting to work the official a little bit. Boy, the Mudbugs and Lone Star both in a very chatty mood right now. And they will head into the second intermission locker room, tied 1 goal apiece. And if you ask me how to break that down, it will be hard to really fathom because there was a lot that happened. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We'll talk to one of our newest employees of the Shreveport Mudbugs. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. The Mudbugs in Lone Star taking on the Brahmas. We're joined by one of our newest employees of the Shreveport Mudbugs, the Director of Player Personnel, Miss Sam Hunt. First of all, Sam, congratulations on the position and welcome to Shreveport.
Thank you, Chet. I'm excited to be here and see what comes forward.
Well, can you give us your background and kind of how you got this position? Because obviously it's a big position.
Yeah, so growing up, it was always just like follow your brother to the hockey rink and go to all his games, from Canada, Michigan, all those sorts of places. So everyone in this hockey world kind of talks and names get thrown out. So actually from Gratz, the director of scouting,
Michael Grattan,
he had gotten my name and we got in touch and started talking, and he threw it out to Muskie and kind of came out for a weekend, and it just happened from there in a short week span of time. So now I'm out here and
loving life.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, most importantly, you are Chris Hen's advisor, who we saw for a cup of coffee on the blue line last home weekend against Corpus Christi. We liked what we saw from him. How do you think he fared, just given the nerves, and what does his future look like in Shreveport?
Yeah, so Hedden's a great kid. They're a great family, and I'm super excited to have him out here. I thought he looked good. He's an 02, so that age group is rare right now in the NA. So I think him just coming out and being able to keep up with the speed and the confidence level is going to help a lot, especially when he goes back now at Meyer. He'll come out a few times when they don't have games and get some practices in, and hopefully once his season's over, he'll come back out and get back into the lineup.
Is Hedden the only player that you advise right now?
So there's a few other kids, but now that I'm taking this position, it's kind of time to pass along those kids, and now I have 20 other kids now in Shreveport that I have to help move to college, so I can't really focus on all of them and put the same time and effort into these kids. So we're kind of passing those kids along and getting them back to other solid advisors and going from there.
We're talking to the new Mudbugs Director of Player Personnel in Sam Hunt. Growing up in Philadelphia, Sam, I mean, you're near where Jack Smiley's from. How different is Shreveport from home? I mean, you obviously must be a Flyers fan.
Yeah, so we've had season tickets to Flyers games since I was a little girl. My parents grew up with them. Still go to the games every now and then. I'll go to some when we're home for Thanksgiving. But it's definitely different out here. Just like the 20-hour drive alone, just seeing all the flat land, and I mean, there's not really that much snow out here.
I'm sure you're not going to miss that.
I actually love the cold.
Yeah, okay.
I hate the warm, but we're getting used to it, and it's just different environment and getting used to it and accumulated to that. But the people here have been so nice so far, so looking forward to it.
Now, one thing in junior hockey, like a lot of people wear different hats. Like, can you just describe some of your duties with the Shreveport Mudbugs, at least that you know of now?
Yeah, so something I've learned so far with the Mudbugs is it's kind of, you just go in every day and you just do what they need you to do, and that's kind of how it works around here. So right now we're doing some film stuff, helping set up kind of running systems and reading other team systems. That's a big thing. And then again, in terms of the advising, just moving all the kids on with college and helping them with their SATs, all of that fun stuff, and going from there, kind of whatever they need me to do, I'm there for. So
what's your early impressions of this year's Bugs team as a whole?
I actually think this team has great amount of potential in it. The boys have been so supportive, and I mean, they're supportive of each other, so I wouldn't expect anything else. But so far, I think they haven't yet reached that potential, but it's just the beginning, so I'm excited to see where they go.
Have you found out who your jokers and who I guess you can say your joke makers are on the team, and who your serious guys are on the team are?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely kids who are much more open and much more confident than others, but I mean, they've given me such great amounts of respect already, and it's kind of the same with Soupy and Rich. They just kind of give everyone a hard time, joke around, and that's just kind of the nature of junior hockey. So I guess you could say I'm pretty used to it, especially living with an 0-1 in my house back home. So,
what did your parents think when you took this position? Did they know anything about Shreveport? I mean, this is, I guess you can say, a leap of faith of some sorts.
Yeah, so it definitely came out of nowhere. So that was definitely kind of a shock to them when I came home and just let them know I was moving out to Shreveport. Didn't really know where it was. Lots of people try to ask me what kind of hockey is in Louisiana, but the ones who know hockey and the ones who want to play juniors, I mean, they love it in the South. I mean, the atmosphere of the games, the fans, even just the teams and the distance that they go is impressive. So I think it's highly respectable, and they're just happy that I'm out somewhere, getting my foot in the door and moving up.
All right, Sam, so before I let you go, Louisiana's big for their cuisine. Have you tried any Louisiana cuisine? And are you looking forward to it?
So food's something I'm probably not that outgoing with. I'm a little picky when it comes to that. I'm sure you can ask Coach Rich and Soupy about that. They've given me a rough time about my meals already, but we'll see how it goes and kind of just take it one day at a time, even in terms of the food.
That's the newest Mudbugs Director of Player Personnel, and Sam Hunt. She's done a fantastic job, and she'll obviously be with the team on the road, doing lots of great things. So we'll have more company on the bus, which is always a big thing for us, especially up front bus, because we always think we're thin up front on the bus, but with the coaching staff, myself and Harley. But that's Sam Hunt. Thanks for the time, and we appreciate it, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, Chet. Looking forward to it.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs! Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc., member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back to the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We're joined by one of my favorites, a dear friend, a dear corporate partner, a fantastic woman who basically supports the Mudbugs broadcast and the Mudbugs organization as a whole, Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. First of all, Miss Janice, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Just talk about now, everybody hears about Generational Financial Advisors. You're the first period sponsor. Just talk about everything that goes on at Generational Financial Advisors.
Okay, we have a group of people, including myself, who are all financial advisors, and then I'm also a CPA, so I offer services to small businesses and individuals in tax services. We offer retirement planning, college planning, just basically cover your life services, and we try to work with people and develop that relationship so that it's all about relationships and it's not just about the money.
Is it a little more hectic now with, I guess, tax season just right around the corner?
It is very hectic. We start out with just having to do 1099s and W-2s for the companies that we do work with on a yearly basis, and then we go straight from there into filing all the way into April and sometimes October.
What's the most stressful part of your job?
The deadlines during tax season. Just trying to, if people get their stuff in timely, and trying to make sure that I have the time and can do the job in a timely manner for them so that we're not filing extensions.
We're talking to Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors, one of our Mudbugs corporate partners here in the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You do so many good things for the Mudbugs. At GFA, talk about some of the things that you love, and obviously you work in depth with numbers just past my range of thinking. Just talk about some of the things that you love about the company and some of the things that you love about your job.
Well, one, I love the fact that we're a small company and we have an office here and one in Marshall, Texas, and the fact that we do have a lot of relationships that are long-term, being generational across the family lines, which is our whole goal. So as a person is getting older, we want to make a point to work with their younger children, grandchildren, so that, you know, they understand that we are here to represent them and to work with them for all their needs, tax, accounting, financial planning, insurance, all of it. We have a good group of people, and we've all been together for at least 10 years. So it's a nice small firm, but still, you know, can offer a lot of services.
Aside from being a fantastic corporate partner, you're also a billet. This is your third year as a Mudbug billet, and you have Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson, two very good hockey players, and both with colorful personalities. How has the I guess the atmosphere and the experience been this year for you?
It's been different because before we only had one player, and so then they had to we had a veteran and a rookie this year, and that was interesting to see the interaction between them, especially during training camp. But they have come to know each other and their habits, and we have card games, we have, you know, a lot of different things, and just they've become part of the family.
You've been you do a lot of cooking, and I think that's one of the things that Ethan Harrison and Andrew Jackson rave about. What's one dish that has become kind of a favorite amongst the guys that you maybe you can think of?
It's something so simple. It's a chicken bite that's wrapped in bacon with brown sugar and stuff, and they can eat 4 pounds of chicken in a heartbeat.
You're also in the Claws Up Booster Club. You're the vice president. You work with Carl Phillips, and just talk about that dynamic. This is the first year that the Mudbugs have brought back the Booster Club. Just talk about how everything's kind of going and maybe some of the things that are on the horizon.
It's been a learning process for us this year. Of course, it was always going to be with you're doing the first time, and you have to see what works, what doesn't work. We have a great group of people. We have probably over 100 members. And we have tried a few things that didn't work, but we've had a lot that's going on, and I think in the future that as we have developed it, you'll see more things for sale, different just push to get some things out and help people understand, like learn about hockey rules and then stat sheets for people that had been asking for them and things like that we try to get out.
How are the holidays for you? I know that the Booster Club did a lot of good things with ornaments and had a Christmas party and the food, and obviously we're very much appreciative of that. There's so many things that go on in the holidays. It kind of seems like consume a whole month. How was it as far as from a Booster Club perspective and everything you guys wanted to accomplish?
Oh, it was great, and I think people really, really enjoyed the Christmas party with the guys and the fact that they all came in their costumes or sweaters or whatever else and just had a fun time. And, they weren't having to they interacted with everybody, sat at the tables with them, and I think people really enjoy that a lot. That's what they're there for. That's what they want to do and support the team.
That's Miss Janice Watt from Generational Financial Advisors. We've created quite a relationship 3 years ago when this all started, and we appreciate all your support and most importantly your corporate partnership. Just thank you very much for always being there for the Mudbugs community, and thanks for the time and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, and go Mudbugs.
We'll have more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to BayouBlasters.com.
Welcome back into the NYTEX Sports Center. Now time for the Sterling Dental Center third period of the game. After a very testy, controversial-filled second, and it saw some good things out of the Mudbugs. They outshot Lone Star 13-9 in the period. Overall 17-16 in favor of Shreveport. After Stefan McClockos tied it at 11-12, which was filled with controversy, assisted by Brennan and Guggens, it was Dawson Sherino who slammed home the State Farm drive of the game. Brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. His fourth from Witherspoon and Metcalf. Great connection from Spoons to Sherino. And that connection is starting to really heat up, really has heated up these last 2-3 weeks. Mudbugs will skate from left to right in this final period. Both goalies have been tremendous tonight. Of course, Perrant with 15 saves. Thinking about that goal he let in. And, of course, Person with 16 saves. Thinking about that goal he let in. Of course, it was Person who skated up towards the blue line. And that is a very gray area for a netminder. Weber to take the face-off. Battle at. Won there by Weber. Mudbugs have it as Smiley shoves it back to his blue line. Now Dickinson has it. Mudbugs without the captain, David Brazil. Has it now from the far side. Quick shot. Scores! Giannis Visbelis fires that baby home from the far circle. It's his first goal of the year. And what a time to score it. 14 seconds into the third. Bugs 2, Brahmas 1. Visbelis lifts the weight off his shoulders. What a riveting shot from Visbelis from the far circle. Mudbugs have the lead. Visbelis from Dickinson and Metcalf. Metcalf's got 2 helpers tonight. They always say the hardest one to get is your first, and Visbelis was proving that theory until he finally finds the back of the net. Boy, Dickinson and Metcalf earn the helpers. And the Bugs, for the first time tonight, have the lead. And you know it's been eaten up at Visbelis these last couple of months. Just trying to get that first. They say hockey is a game of streaks. And once you get that first one, then they start to roll. And Coach Soupy's been waiting for number 23 to get going. And on the 18th shot of the game, Visbelis finds the back of the twine. Mudbugs 2, Brahmas 1. And net just comes off behind Person. And Person's like, I don't know what to do. Well, they're going to have plenty of things to check out on those moorings. What a shot by Visbelis as he created space along that far circle. Now the puck played in deep. Gockler has it. Back into his own end to my left. Gerard to the near half wall, thrown in front. It goes wide. Holding in there is Brennan. Hard hitting going on. Witherspoon to Procopio. Procopio able to nudge it back out to center. Good play there by him. Bilkey hit hard there by Witherspoon. Gockler up ahead there to Kiefer. Kiefer trying a dance move. Poke checked away there by Bilkey. Gockler keeps it in. He'll delve it in deep now along to the near corner. Mudbugs have the lead on Visbelis' first, just 14 seconds into the third. Lobbed back in behind the cage of Person. Procopio's coming off. Someone got their stick blown up behind Person. And now Gerard's going to grab it back into his own end. He gets spun around. Tied up there with McClakos. And now McClakos under Gockler's stick. Played out free. Gerard has it. Can't get it out, though. Gerard off the far side boards. Quick wrister blocked in front. Now through the slot. Quick shot. Gets the high glass. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of trouble. Smith can't wiggle it out. Oh, I thought that puck came out. Now right back out to center. And the puck is stashed back into the Mudbug zone. Gockler's got to go grab it. Hard work here for the Mudbugs as they will saucer it back out to center. 2-1 lead for Shreveport in a game they feel they really need to have going into the open weekend next weekend. We are 2.5 into the third. Digby behind the cage. He wants to reset things. Mudbugs trying to spoil the night. Quick wrister, stick save, shoved out of trouble there by Perrant. Vizbellis has it to the near side there to Weber. Weber has it with some space. He gains the blue line, waiting for some bugs. He'll park it in deep along that near corner there to Miller. Now Smiley going to try to grab it around that far corner, and we got a whistle. There should be a penalty coming up. It's a high sticking call, and it's going against Wildfong's team. Dan Wildfong hot under the collar as Roof is in the box. Uh-oh. You could hear Dan Wildfong from here. He didn't even need a microphone. The former Mudbug great, testy and not a happy camper, and the Mudbugs go back on the SWEPCO power play. Mudbugs are 1 for 7 on the man advantage. Now, a few of those have been abbreviated power plays, but they have got to clean that up. What a spot here to lengthen up their lead. Oh, no, off the back heel of Sherino. He didn't expect it. And now Witherspoon's got his buddy Sherino with him. 3-on-2 with Nichols joining in the feed. Now Nichols has it along to the far corner. Driven into the boards along that far corner. Played out free. Mudbugs have it at the point now. That's Gockler. Gockler to the far side there to Witherspoon. Delved in deep to his buddy Sherino. Back up top to Miller. Now to Gockler. Thrown in front. Blocked there by Daskus. Daskus trying to weed it out along that near half wall. Shaken out there by Witherspoon. Played out and holding the zone. Quick wrister. It deflects into the near corner on a shot there by Miller. Down to a minute left on this man advantage. And the punch is pitchforked way up into the crowd. Look out. Everybody appears to be okay. And that's good for Section D. As we are down to a minute left on Roof's high sticking infraction. Face off to the right of Person. Face off one there by Lone Star as the puck is whistled down the length of the ice. Giannis Vizbellis with the difference so far, his first of the year. It came 14 seconds into the period. Mudbugs trying to lengthen that lead, though. Dickinson grinds it into the Brahmas zone from the far corner. Spun back up top now. Gerard from the left point. Spun in deep there to Smith. Koklachev back to Gerard. Waits, fires. Stick in front there by Bias. Now behind the cage. Whirled around. Back up top. Can Dickinson settle it down? He can't. Oh, no. Back the other way. Here comes Bias on a break. Bias. Quick wrister. Save made. Rebound chance. Poked out of trouble. Perrant with a beautiful save. And now a traffic jam. Back the other way. Smith. Here's a chance. Backhander. He scores! Power play goal! Right back the other way from Alexi Gerard. Right after Bias got stoned by Perrant. Mudbugs with a big power play tally. 5:04 into the third. It's 3-1 Mudbugs. Gerard from Smith and Procopio with his first point of the year. Great work on the transition. And Coach Soupy talks about it constantly. Transition, transition, transition. And now Dan Wildfong having some words here. Great work from Giovanni Procopio, who led that charge back the other way. And for Procopio, it's his first point of the year. Jacob Smith gets the other assist. As the puck now deflects out of play. Well, that play made possible from Procopio off the transition. He gets the secondary helper, but he is the driving force behind that goal. And what a goal it's going to be in this game. The Mudbugs have a 2-goal edge now. 2 goals in 5:04 apart. And now thrown in front. Perrant makes a nice save. Now intercepted. Lone Star has it. Thrown in front. Bouncing puck. Diving toward the puck, and Perrant will cover it up. And now pushing and shoving. Gerard's third, once again from Smith and Procopio. Mudbugs with their second power play tally, and now a penalty coming up. It's going against the Mudbugs, and it's Weber who will be sitting for 2. Looks like a checking from behind call. This is a chance for Lone Star to get back in this game. Played back up top to the point. Ozil's a shot, gets blocked, and the Mudbugs clear they will. They'll poke it back out to center. Here's a chance for the Brahmas. They'll bang it into the Mudbug zone. 3-1 lead for the Bugs. Ozils to the point there to Martin, back to Ozils from the near corner. Now to Martin from the left point, fire, stick save made there by Perrant. Now Waltman able to whisk that puck down the length of the ice. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. As we're down to $1:20 left here in the third. To the far side, Daskis with a blaze of speed. Daskis gets taken down, and the puck saucered but not out. Brennan to the point there to Bilkey. Ricard lets it go. Far side. DeCarlo thrown in front. Stick save made. Rebound chance. Shoved out of trouble. Lone Star still has it though. Stromp to Ricard. Ricard to Brennan. Perrant gets a stick back. Now Ricard from the point. Thrown in front. Blocked in front. Hit the skate of Stromp, and it goes to the far corner. 35 seconds left on the man. Tall, great play there from Procopio as he kicks the puck out of trouble. What a magnificent night for Dom's little brother, Giovanni Procopio, with an assist and great work on the penalty kill. 20 seconds left on this man advantage from the near half wall. Miller able to fire that puck down the length of the ice. Boy, Procopio lost his stick, able to smartly, alertly kick that puck out of trouble. 4 seconds left. Out of the box is going to come Weber, and he's out. 5-on-5 hockey. Getting it up the ice there was Digby. Slowed down there by Metcalf. Thrown back out to the neutral zone. Puck now wired back into the Mudbug zone. Metcalf has it. 8 minutes gone by here in the third. Metcalf now gets steamrolled. Lone Star has it. Huff toward the net. Stick save made there by Perron. Another shot, save made. Net comes off its mooring. And they got to blow it down. Lone Star doesn't like it, but neither does Shreveport on that first goal that Lone Star scored. Richie Perron having a healthy conversation with the official here. It seemed like it was going into a toxic direction of a conversation, but it settled down now. Face off to the left of Perron. Battle that. Won there by Nichols. Play back out to center. Weber couldn't grab it. Good body there by... Oh, boy. Is Weber going to take a penalty? He is. I think he might have got one on a cross-check to the back. That's an early whistle. Oh, wow. Roughing call on Weber, and right as he got out of the box, he got to take a U-turn back. That one might have been a touch foul. With 11:38 to go in the third. Boy, Coach Soupy's got the long face, and I don't blame him. It is going to be a long period right now for Richie Perron and the Mudbugs. The roughing is the call on Weber. Dask is to take the face-off from the far circle. He wins it. Play back up top now. To the far corner. Bias fires it. Save made there by Perron. As he makes a nice glove save to wrestle down that bad boy. Big shout out to the Perrons tuned in tonight from Gulf Breeze, Florida. The adoring mom of Miss Rena Perron, little brother Ryan, all tuned in. Glad to have them with us. They are on double duty watching Rich Perron behind the bench. Just agonizing every second of watching his son Richie in net. Rich Perron is one of the more colorful characters behind that bench we've ever been across. Brennan to Ricard. Brennan, far side, Bias. He'll drop it off the roof. Now to Brennan, a shot blocked in front. Good job there by Nichols to get his body in front. Now Baez, Nichols trying to nail it out. They'll get it out to center, and the puck is smoked down the length of the ice. Into forecheck is Visbelis, who's got a goal tonight. Good job there by him. 9 minutes gone by. Off the near side boards down the length of the ice. Should be icing. It is on Lone Star. .905 gone by here in the third. It's all brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Goals by Giannis Visbelis and Alexi Girard in this period give the Mudbugs a 2-goal edge. It's always dangerous in hockey, always especially dangerous in this barn. To the near side there to Guggens. He drills it into the Mudbug zone. And the puck is smoked out. Look out, Rich Perron. He's coming around it was coming around his hands. He tried to catch it in the midair. The old netminder let it slip off his hands, and it went into the crowd. Well, I think one of the fans behind him is telling him you got to have better hands than that. Rich Perron has had some really good hands, which earned him 15 years in the pros between the pipes. What an illustrious career for him. Now trying to pass it on as a coach and, of course, send the best omens to his son in net to my left. Visbelis able to fire it down the length of the ice. 50 seconds remaining now on this First choice personnel penalty kill. To the far side. Daskus can't gain the blue line. He'll get sent back over to Guggens. Or rather, Ozels. Ozels now to Digby. Mishandled there by DiCarlo as the puck is chipped back out to center. And the puck chopped off the near side boards as Nichols gets it in deep. Big shout out to the Nichols family, tuned in tonight from Allen Park. To the near side there, spun around McClockos. He's got the only goal from Lone Star. Goes to the far side, back up top to Ozels. Ozels, drop back to Ozels. One-timer, smothered up there by Perrant. As he makes another save through traffic. 9 seconds left on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Mudbugs 3, Lone Star 1. This is the last game before a weekend off for Mudbugs hockey. Now worked around the far side boards off the initial faceoff win there by Lone Star. And Gockler able to pitchfork it all the way out of the zone. Weber out of the box, back to 5-on-5 hockey. 9.5 remaining here in the Sterling Dental Center third. Mudbugs with a 2-goal edge. Puck now slinged back in to the Mudbug zone there by Bias. Lone Star is never going to give up in this building. Oh no, a brutal turnover, quick shot. What a glove save by Perrant! Perrant with a glove save for the ages as he robs Huss in front, and Huss can't believe it, neither do I. Just an unbelievable save by Perrant with 9:12 to go in the third. Mudbugs 3, Brahmas 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the third period. Perrant with a marvelous stop to keep Lone Star at 1, and Huss knows that those opportunities don't come very often. And Perrant denied him. Boy, Perrant has been fantastic tonight as he's got 26 saves on the night. Puck chiseled out of the zone there by Kiefer. Still plenty of time in this game. Lone Star gets one back here. It's always scary. The far side pass picked off. Kiefer drops it back to Dickinson, and Dickinson will just nudge it off the far side boards in behind Person's net. Now trying to shake off his man there was Smith. Smith now drops it off there. I believe Koklachev, and we got a whistle. And we got another penalty coming up to Shreveport. It's a slash, and it's going against Smith, and the Mudbugs are starting to log in some heavy minutes in their penalty box. And this is a huge chance, another opportunity for Lone Star to get back in this game. Lone Star tonight 0 for 5 on the man advantage. And there, the puck wired off the near side boards and back out to center. It's a fantastic job there by Metcalf, or rather Peters. Big shout out to the Peters family, tuned in tonight from Ontario. Glad to have them with us. I used to always think it was Ontario, and Coach Soupy would always correct me because he's from there as well. Played back to the point now. Ozels has it. Now to Martin. Fires. Blocked in front. Backhands. Shoved out of trouble there by Perrant. Right at the doorstep there was Huss trying to sling it in. 40 seconds gone by on Smith's slashing infraction. Baez throws it toward the net, blocked in front. Can the Mudbugs clear? They will. That's Ricard. To the far side. Oh, good poke check there by Procopio, but that puck went out of play. Gio Procopio, who obviously comes in with the name that has meant so much in the Shreveport community with Dominic Procopio, doing so much en route to a Robertson Cup championship as the captain. Gio Procopio determined to start a new chapter, and he wants to follow in his brother's footsteps. And he has played a dynamite game tonight. I thought he's looked really good, really the last 3-4 times we've seen him. Played back up top now. Brennan to the left point. Now to Ricard, back to Brennan. Brennan, they're playing catch. Thrown now to the far side. Baez delved in deep to DeCarlo. Back up top. One-timer, not much on it. Fanned on now, back the other way. Here they go. 2-on-1. Dickinson, he's got Procopio with him. And the pass deflected just behind Procopio. And now Miklakos will grab it behind the cage. Down to a dozen seconds left on this power play for Lone Star. Brennan able to blast it into the Mudbug zone. Hard check as Miller gets roughed up. Back out to center, and that's going to do it. Out of the box comes Smith. And we got a whistle. Offsides, I believe, on Lone Star. Brendan Ast was on the call. Shots now 28-19 in favor of Lone Star. They have dominated the shot category, outshooting Lone Star, Mudbugs hockey by 10, 12-2 shots in favor of Lone Star in this period. Tied up there is Koklachev and Gutierrez. Quick wrister goes wide on a riveting shot there by DeCarlo. Now Digby drills it toward the net. Deflected just wide. Now thrown in front. And the Mudbugs have it now. Can they go back the other way on transition? Tipped up ahead in deep into the Brahmas zone. Kiefer kicks it around now along the end boards. Big shout out to the Kiefers tonight. Tuned in from Colorado. Thrown back out to center. Gerard off the far side boards, can't clear. Gerard poked it back out to center. Short shifts the rest of the way here for Coach Soupy. Puck now lobbed in there by Roof. Gerard will play it around to the far side. Thrown in front. Hit the side of the net. Mudbugs tangled up, trying to get the puck out. They can't. Puck now out of the zone. Yeah, I thought Huss thought he reset. It was close. And they said he didn't. It was a delayed offsides, which Sherino is lobbing that face-off should come deep into the Brahmas zone. This face-off will come just outside the Mudbugs blue line. Face-off won there by Mudbugs hockey. They have it. Now off the far side boards. Puck now dribbled in to the Brahmas zone. Kicked around a bit there by Tamer. Out of the near side it goes. Played back out to center. Westbrook trying to ransack his way through the Mudbugs defense as Tamer drills one toward the net. It went wide. Tamer has it now at the point. Tamer waits, fires. Oh, shoulder save made there by Perrant as he holds on to it. Richie Perrant looking for his 6th straight win in the cage. He's got 28 saves tonight. .449 remains here in the third. I have seen weirder things happen in this barn. The Mudbugs cannot try to sit on this lead. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Ozels thrown in front, ricocheted around. It goes to the far corner. Peters to the far side. DeCarlo dangerously taken away. Mudbugs have it. They can run. That's Peters. He'll just flip it up ahead there for Sherino. Sherino spun around. He's got a goal tonight. Now to his buddy Witherspoon. Played back up top. Miller a ripper. Ricocheted. Right back out to center. DeCarlo going to try to take off with it. Good positioning. Oh, no. Gave it away. Quick shot. Goes wide as the Mudbugs couldn't clear it. I believe Miller missed that clear. And with 4:16 remaining in the third, it is a 3-1 Mudbugs lead. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. We'll tell you all about it. I like my Caniac combo with at least 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce. You mix it into the cane sauce and you call it Chet's Clawsome Sauce. Raising Cane's, feed your hockey hunger, a proud partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face off to the right of Perrant. Battle that. Won there by Mudbugs hockey. Smiley whips it in. Gets blocked off the puck. Now lobbed all the way down. Gerard has it. Banks it off the far side boards. Missed Visbelis' stick. Gerard to Gockler. Back to Gerard. He'll wait. He'll throw it back to the Georgia native. Off the far side boards down the length of the ice. That's going to be icing. No, they're going to wave it off. Now to the near corner. Mudbugs beat it out. Knifed back in there by Gerard in deep now along that far corner. Clock starting to become a factor for Dan Wildflong's club. Weber around the net. Trying to settle it in along the end boards. Visbelis there getting wrapped up there by Daskus. Visbelis throws it toward the net. Shoved aside there by Person. Now played out center. Oh no, transition. Here comes Stromp. 1-on-2. He's got to wait for some Brahmas to come. He'll park it in now. Oh, this is great work from Stromp. He gets a fresh line here. Back up top now. One-timer. Save made. Rebound chance. Under the pad of Perrant. He's got it. And he holds on to it. And now pushing and shoving behind the cage of Perrant. And there's a hurt Mudbug on the ice. Oh, no. Was there a low blow hit? I thought I saw a stick across the legs of Dickinson. And he is keeling over in pain. Gives us a chance to thank all our billets for everything they do for the Mudbugs. Big thanks to Dave Percotta and Casey Ryan and family. Zach and Jordan Choden family. Miss Lydia Davis, Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Jordan and Lindsay Gamble. Mr. Jim Hacker, Miss Sue Hammock, I love her chocolate milkshake. Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Ed and Jennifer Horton. Chuck Landry from Chipotle Mexican Grill. Karen Mitchell and family. Martin and Carla Mueller. Scott and Karen Musket and family. Kyle and Paige Porter. Randy and Tanya Reeves. Miss Joanne Seaman, Don and Janice Wan and family. And Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family for all being proud billets of our Shreveport Mudbugs. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Shot blocked there by Smith. Here comes Martin. Thrown in front. Oh, redirected just wide as Roof was on the back door. Penalty now coming up to Shreveport. No. I'm not sure if they pulled their goalie from the empty net. No, this is just pulling their goalie from the empty net now. Empty net now to my right. Miller along that far half wall. Mudbugs looking for to stop here. Late rally here from Lone Star. Oh, Perrant's got it, and he took a hard hit along that near side post. He's going to cover it up. Lone Star going for broke here with 2:29 to go in the third. Shots 30-19 now in favor of Lone Star. Lone Star needs 2 in 2:29. And now a timeout from Wildfong, Coach Wildfong. I'm surprised he called it now. Usually they save it for the other goal you have to score. You usually want to get one back and then use your timeout. Dan Wildfong decides I'm going to draw something up now for a pair. And for Rich Perrant, he's got the board out. This is his specialty. It's basically where to go if you win the faceoff. How do you collapse that diamond area in front of Perrant if you lose the faceoff? Mudbugs looking for soft clears and short shifts the rest of the way. They'll have an open net to shoot towards to my right. There's always laughs being made about a goalie scoring a goal, and if there was ever a time, it would be with a 2-goal lead, if that you would try for that. Of course, the lane would have to be there, and in the NAHL history, no Mudbugs goalie has scored a goal. Goalies have certainly racked up assists. Well, here we go. Face off to the right of Perrant. Battle that to the near half wall. Played up free. Thrown in front. Redirected on net. Stick save made there by Perrant. Now to the near corner. Daskus whipped but not out. Digby drives it into that far corner. Metcalf trying to clear it. He can't. And now played out free toward the empty net. Here's a chance. Toward the empty net, score! Ryan Dickinson scores his first goal of the year. It's an empty netter, and the Mudbugs lead 4-1. A heck of a shot by Dickinson. It's his first of the year, and that's got to feel good. Dickinson from Chirino and Procopio. 2 points for Gio. 2 points for Dickinson. Two points for Chirino. Great work from everybody on this Mudbugs unit. And that'll just about wrap it up. Lone Star is not going to pull their goalie, so they're just going to concede this one. 90 seconds remaining. The Mudbugs are going to come away with a split in this series, and really just a heck of an effort from everybody on this Shreveport bench, battling lots of controversy filled in that second period to overcome that and come up with a nice win here, scoring four unanswered rather. and spoil the night where they celebrate Dan Wildfong's 500th win. Now played back off the far side boards. Into the near corner it goes. So far, Perrant, 31 saves. That's a nice night for him as he's going to pick up his 6th straight win. And now hauled down there is Gockler. To the near corner it goes. Off to the far side there. Waiting, firing. There was Gerard. Now to the far side, 45 seconds left. Now to the near corner it goes, and we will get a whistle. So the Mudbugs, 8 more beef tonight, and they'll take a bite out of this series and grab a split going into their off weekend. In a building that is never easy for the Mudbugs. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Dickinson with his first goal of the year, along to the near corner. To that near half wall. Digby from the far corner, waiting, just keeping the puck in his own end. Now stolen away. Fetchko looking for some icing on the cake. Now he's handcuffed a bit now with a headlock there. And now Digby and Fetchko tied up like a couple of love kittens. Now played right back out to center. Westbrook shaken up, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Claws up, final score. Mudbugs 4, the Brahmas 1. Humongous win on the road for Shreveport as they are now winners of 7 of their past 9. Stick around for the Raisin Canes postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the NYTEX Sports Center. 4-1 the final. The Mudbugs get the win, and they did it in nice fashion. Behind 31 saves from Richie Perrant, picking up his 6th straight win in nets. He's now 7-3. It started with Stefan Maklakos scoring a very controversial goal at 11-12 of the second. Mudbugs thought the net came off. It was Maklakos' first from Brennan and Guggens. And it was a 1-0 Brahmas lead. It would be the only goal Lone Star would score because Dawson Chirino would score a controversial goal of his own. His 4th of the year. Great work from Witherspoon and Metcalf down low to find Chirino in the slot and a wide open net. It was tied at 1 going into the third. Then it was Giannis Vizbelis, just 14 seconds into the third, scoring his 1st of the year. It felt good for him. Ryan Dickinson and Metcalf got the assists, and the Mudbugs had a 2-1 lead, and they never looked back. At 5:04, Alexi Gerard on the power play. Jacob Smith and Giovanni Procopio got the assists, and the Mudbugs led 3-1. Then the icing on the cake with 2:04 remaining in the third. It was Ryan Dickinson getting his 1st of the year. Chirino and Procopio get the assist, empty netter special, and the Mudbugs win a huge game. Going into the off weekend, a game they just absolutely had to have, and they improved to 13-7 on the year. They now go to 26 points, and here's the news. The big news coming out of the South Division standings is New Mexico beats Topeka. They have swept Topeka. New Mexico doubles them up 4-2, so Topeka gets no points out of Albuquerque. or everybody's vacuuming points out there. So Lone Star stays in first place with 29 points. The Pilots stay at 28. The Bulls stay at 26. The Mudbugs now leap up and for a tie at 26. And that's where we stand. Your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. Richie Perrant, your third star with 31 saves on the night. Your second star, Gio Procopio. I thought he was dynamite. He had 2 assists, and he was fantastic tonight, our second star of the game. And, of course, your top star, he had the game winner 14 seconds in with a drive of the game, really. Giannis Vizbelis with his first of the year at 14 seconds in to the third. And that's your game winner. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Brahmas 1. That'll wrap things up for the Raisin Canes postgame show. Stick around for our next broadcast, November 22nd. The Mudbugs will take on the Corpus Christi Ice Rays for a 2-game series in 2 weeks from now from the American Bank Center. It'll be a 7:05 puck drop with a 6:50 Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram opening puck drop. Until then, I'm Chet Yoder reciting the final score from the NYTEX Sports Center. It's the Mudbugs 4, the Brahmas 1. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, and as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs hockey has been brought to you by Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, Raising Canes, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates, LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Until next time, claws up!